morning, couch potatoes. We are down here on the south side of the HB Pier reporting live on this swell event and all the pre-US Open hype. And our panel of expert analysts today include Nolan Rapoza, up-and-coming ripper pro goofy foot, American shredder in the mold of Corey Lopez, Bobby Machado, all those classic American goofy footers, and then OG shaper and potential male model Mike Estrada.
Buenos dias.
And a heck of a surfer too. This guy gets barreled. But yep,
I surf good for my age.
Dude, you do, and you look good
Little
for
disclaimer.
your age too. And the waves are actually, I thought it was gonna be super grovelly, but it's actually like 2 to 3, maybe 4 foot. Southside Huntington, classic Southside conditions. What do you guys think?
I think it looks super fun.
Yeah, definitely some sections to tag for sure.
Yeah, I'm surprised how big it is. Okay, so since we are a huge global news channel, we're going to go straight into our news story of the day and report giant news here.
That's legit.
Yeah, Noah shot all this. I shot that one at Deshay. Okay, top story of the week is...
It's just one of at least 3 beaches in Orange County where
Seals
people have
gone
been bitten
crazy
in the last couple of days.
So the seals are like attacking, biting people or something like that. I think they got sick from some kind of algae bloom, but there's been like a couple seal attacks in our local waters.
Wow.
I'd like to make a comment.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in the water and have one of those things come up? They're like a dog, and they kind of scare you. I'm almost scared of those rather than sharks.
Yeah. Look at this guy got his leg snapped in two. But
No
he's
way.
throwing the shotgun.
That's in England, I think.
That's in England, but the seals are
And
mad.
they're so cute. Look at that.
But like you said, they are like big dogs with flippers.
Yeah. They're scary.
I've had a couple like swim at me where I was like, well, this thing's kind of pissed off and paddled away, but never like a full attack.
Fully sized you up, huh?
Yeah. Have you guys had any encounters?
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm. They're cute but aggressive.
Yes.
Never a nibble, never a bite.
No, but definitely been spooked by one, and you kind of don't know what it's going to do. It's like it pops up near you. You might want to pet it on the head, but I don't think that's a good idea.
No.
It'll snap at you for sure.
I've jumped off my surfboard onto one before and didn't know, like, it was underwater, and I just felt this huge body
And
up
you
against
hit
my
it?
body. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They hang out on the back of boats in Newport Harbor. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, they jump on the back.
Yeah.
They do that in Cabo. They like hop on the huge ones hop on the back of the like big marlin boats because they know all the bait and stuff's at the back of the boat.
Easy food.
I had some crazy seal stories, but not here. You've been in Namibia, right?
Yeah.
So Skeleton Bay, there's like seals jumping through the wave as you're riding.
As you're getting barreled.
And they were like hitting our leash when you're sitting in the lineup. But the gnarliest thing was, I mean, you think seals, you think like sharks.
Yeah.
So I was just like, there gotta be sharks here. And I think it was Jeff Flint. He was the photographer shooting water at Skeleton Bay.
Gnarly.
And he was going like this to get the shot. And the seal jumped through the wave and hit him on the side. But he didn't see it. It didn't break his ribs, but he goes, I thought for sure I just got bit in half by like a shark. All I knew was like I was trying to get Corey Lopez in the barrel and something just slammed me.
Heavy.
And then
that
like
is gnarly.
he's like, I looked down, just like the thing just bumped me. But
I would have called it right after that if I was filming.
yeah, I was like, you're crazy swimming out there anyways. But yeah, the seals are crazy there. Were there seals when you guys were there?
There was a couple seals, a couple dead seals on the beach, but there actually wasn't like, they weren't swimming in the waves
They
or
weren't
anything.
in the
yeah,
waves?
I think
Yeah.
your experience was a lot more.
Did
Maybe-
you score, Nolan?
Yeah, we scored when I
I want
went.
to surf that wave so bad.
Yeah, I know. We were just talking about going to deserts, but Skeleton Bay was one of the best trips ever for sure.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, that's definitely the session of my
So
life.
I was trying to
without a
Google Earth
doubt.
that spot, and I couldn't find it. It's like, how do you find it?
To be honest, I had no idea. Peter Mel just had it all booked for me and John, and you end up in some crazy desert. And
That's
you're,
rad.
Yeah. We had like this safari guy pick us up and take us there. But
So everybody knows where it's at, except for me.
they do now, kind of.
Walvis Bay.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Walvis. Good luck. Good luck getting there and scoring it too.
Yeah.
It's so gnarly.
It's expensive.
Okay, so
Well,
that was our seal story. Any more seal stories?
Well, I was just thinking, I don't know, maybe we should bring a little food out in the water with us. Next time they swim up to us, we'll just feed them.
Feed them, yeah. I think
Or get attacked by a shark.
Seriously. So now we got seals and sharks to worry about. Seals,
Orcas too.
yeah, now the orcas are attacking the boats in Spain and stuff, I heard.
Sea life is just getting angry with us.
They're pissed.
Yeah.
They're not putting up with us anymore. But yeah, I think they got this couch potato emoji thing. Yes. Spud McKenzie will be out there today, I hope.
Yes.
See, we got people commenting. Dude, you guys want to ask Nolan or Mike anything? Go for it. Okay, I'm going to pour myself a copy.
Little snap turn right
That's
there.
that's our boy.
Oh, that's Futures.
Yep.
Yep.
Futures guy.
Matt, right?
Matt.
Yeah.
He's on all the Futures videos, designing the fins with Ian Crane and stuff, right?
Nice.
Okay.
Doing a good job.
Looks better than J Bay today. Ha ha.
That's funny.
Not really, but. Yeah, Southside Huntington's always better than J Bay. I don't know.
So when's that contest going to resume?
It resumed today.
Tonight.
Oh,
I think
okay.
tonight it's going to start again.
Oh, okay.
Last night it was on like 3 in the morning with the women's, but it looked like it was small, but potentially picking up. I swear every time you see the waves just cranking, like everyone's posting their stuff before the contest, and then the contest window just goes down. You almost want to see it crappy before the contest, because then it eventually is going to like shift to there's a swell coming. But
I mean, who knows when we're going to get a swell for the World
Sawyer
Tour.
Lindblad.
Bang.
Okay, we got action. What do you want to do, Nolan? Do you want to sit on the couch or surf?
I'm going to go surfing, and then I'll come in a little bit.
Okay, we get to watch Nolan.
Give us some turns to chat about.
Hopefully, I'll try and get some waves.
We get to watch a
rotations.
Rotations.
Class surfer out there. Okay.
Well, yeah, thanks, boys. I'll see you guys.
Have fun.
Stop by and show us your board and all that.
Okay.
Hey, I trunked it the last few days. What are you doing in a wetsuit?
No way, you did?
Yeah, man.
Are you serious? You trunked it?
It was great.
You didn't bring your board today?
Yeah, it's in my car.
Are you going to surf?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm feeling. I might. We'll see.
Dude, at least bring your board. We could have showed it right here.
Yeah.
Could have plugged it.
Little action.
Should we see what Nolan's riding?
Yeah. Nolan's going to bring his board over. He said Tyler Gunther and the boys are going to bring a leash for him. He has no leash right now, which is actually really dangerous in Huntington because not only do they have seals, sharks, but here they have a serious amount of stingrays. And if you lose your leash and have to waddle in. Oh, who's this? Gavin.
Whack.
Boom. That was sick. Should
I move over, Joe?
No. Stay right there. That's good. See, look at because we got the branding here.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
We got to make sure everyone sees that. We just do
I just want to sit next to you.
Yeah. Mike just wants to get close. Okay, Nolan's off screen. He's waxing his board.
I think that's the perfect piece of equipment for today. It's nice and light.
Okay, let's show it. Let's see what the shaper thinks. Here, come right here. Put the headsets on and tell us what you got, and then we'll see what Mike thinks about it because he's a gnarly shaper.
All right.
I try.
Well, yeah, this cord's a little short, but right here I got the new Red Tiger from Paizel.
I think sick.
Made in their electrolyte technology. Electrolyte Plus.
Electrolyte? Like the stuff in Gatorade?
I guess, yeah. Gets you going.
I like the sport a lot. I like the weight of it. I ride epoxy exclusively, so I'm a big fan of it. So anytime I see an epoxy board, I like to check it out.
Have you dabbled in this technology? What is it, stringerless?
Yeah, we've done some stringerless stuff. Not this particular, whatever that. I don't know. I've seen this stuff before. I don't know what they call it. But,
yeah, we're curious on what this technology is, but it feels
it's
good.
Secret.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, this right here is going to stiffen up the stringerless blank, and then it looks like this one goes from nose to tail, and then it's shortened here on the deck. So
yeah.
Dude, I like this. We got an actual expert that knows what he's talking about.
And then you got a nice. This would be the perfect weapon for out there today for sure.
Good HB
Squash
board.
tail, yeah.
Maybe US Open board.
I love
Possibly.
surfing.
What else you got?
HB, love surfing.
Some future fins, of course. Always trusty.
Yep. Let's plug your sponsors. Make sure they're happy.
Shout out Bonsai Bowl down the street.
Yeah.
Get yourself a smoothie or an acai bowl.
Yep.
ProLite. They got the best traction pads and board bags.
Dave Nielsen used to own ProLite.
Yes, he's the
Back
man.
in the day, I think he started it.
And then body glove. Staying
Nice.
warm, gloved up
OG.
in the water.
And obviously Paizel.
Paizel.
You were kind of trying a bunch of different boards. Yeah. What made you? And then you settled on Paizels. That's your main shaper now.
Well, I was with Roberts for a long time, for pretty much my whole surf career, and then in 2020, like after COVID, I tried a couple other boards after I had an injury, and the Paizels were working really good, so I was stoked to hop on his boards.
So boom.
I rode a Paizel on Kauai in October. Worked good.
6'4"?
Yeah, it was a little too much volume for me. It was my buddy's board, and but it rode good.
Yeah, when there's waves, it's definitely good board to go to.
Can't go
awesome.
wrong when the waves are pumping on your Paizel. But let's see how it goes in grovelly
Let's
Huntington.
go Grovel HB.
Yes, don't
All right.
fall.
You.
Okay, Nolan said he wanted to surf, so he's gonna go surf.
There's all these comments.
Look, it almost looks like it's getting a little glassier
we
out
got
there.
comments?
Maybe?
Yeah, there's all the, I don't know, somebody's rating the chat, spliff mode, I don't know.
Oh, spliff mode. Is he spamming us?
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys, spliff mode.
Oh,
spliff
God.
mode.
Here we go. Here we go.
I don't know. I think it's like a show from Venice.
Is that a spliff mode show?
Maybe, yeah. What up, spliff modes?
What up, spliff mode?
Maybe we're not clued in, I don't know.
I don't know. We're so out of it. We're just Orange County surfer, Valley girl accented dudes. Anyone talking shit, saying this is a Valley girl accent? Dude, this is pure North Orange County, so you got it all wrong.
Should we
What do we do?
pay our dues?
Yeah, this is Gavin Lesby. Ooh,
Nice.
little car wrap. Okay, we got Mike Estrada.
Hi.
So,
And,
Mike,
we
how
have,
long?
hold on, we gotta say hello to our sponsors.
Oh, yes.
Our lovely sponsors.
Sponsors. This is my favorite part of the show. And one of our sponsors today, and I'm wearing the hat, Yucca Rubber Fin Co. Use Couch20 for 20% off at yuccafins.com. They're made for people who love the ocean. Give me those things. Have you seen these things, Mike?
You know what?
Literally
I've seen them. I want to try them. I actually have a pair of Viper fins.
Oh, those are old school. These
Old
things
school,
blow
yeah. See, I'm
Viper
old, but
out.
yeah,
Dude,
no, that's what I'm saying.
This guy's right next to us in Costa Mesa. He's Sean Starkey. They're like full wedge crew guys, and
Yeah.
dude, he's like I compare him like a surfboard shaper. These fins, like most fins, like they just have the one design and one mold. This guy has all different lengths and flexes and colorways.
Feels really good.
And
I like the
their
body
main thing
surf
is
the
this
Wedge.
drainage. Check this drainage right here. You know, in
Oh,
the
yeah.
sand,
Yeah.
the sand gets all stuck in there.
Yeah.
So this just drains out, and then these fins don't have it, but what he does that no one else does, they put like wetsuit padding all over the thing, custom.
That's
So your feet don't get all chafed. But
Yeah.
literally
No,
I
those are sick.
every like, down the beach right now is junior guards. I'm willing to bet 90% of the Groms have these fins. And
You
I like
gotta
it,
check
dude.
'em out.
He like literally takes his fins seriously. Like he's in there designing like different lengths, different flexes, and then his buddies got at Wedge and like test them.
Yeah, I think he's
Best place to test it, right?
Yeah. Well, is there
I-
John Mel? We got John Mel showing up.
I think he's like sponsors some of the lifeguards around here too.
Yeah.
Hooks them up with fins,
Dude, he hooks
Huntington
up-
Beach, Newport
he-
Beach, and stuff like that. So that's pretty sick
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and there's 100 different cool colorways, but they're super legit. Like
Yeah, those are sick.
he doesn't just make one model and be like, that's it, buy it or nothing. He makes all kinds of stuff.
And it feels like the material's nice and soft too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Well,
just,
that's the other thing he does. He has different like flex.
okay.
Like there's stiff ones and soft
Yeah.
ones. Like full surfboard shaper guy, but with fins.
Dude,
Yeah.
Noah films in the
That's right.
water and uses them, and he's in the water for like 8 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
No way.
They're so legit. Guaranteed if a lifeguard comes by here soon, I bet he's got yuccas.
I love my yuccas.
We love Yucca.
Instagram.
Thank you for sponsoring
Yeah,
the
the
show.
Dude, 20% off. That's a banger deal.
That's
so-
right.
Yep.
The code gets you 20% off on the premium fins and the premium padding if you want to add that to it.
Yes.
So that's the
John
way to
Mel.
go.
John Mel and Tyler Gunther are throwing us shakas off screen. They're going to go out and
They're going to give
flare
us
up.
something to talk about, right?
But thank you, Yucca. Thank you for supporting the show, because without our sponsors, I don't know how long we're going to do this. But they're going to keep it going. Thank you, Yucca. And our other sponsor, the sickest one, Kook of the Day.
Oh, I love that.
Follow Kook of the Day OG on Instagram. We're all kooks in our own way. We all start off as kooks,
For
little
sure.
kooklings. Did you start off a little kookling?
For sure. Yep. you get your local guys hassling you a little bit, kind of showing you what's up. Got to get in line.
I bet the Groms kook heckling was way gnarly in your day.
Yeah,
but yeah. Look, they don't even want to hawk stuff. They just want you to follow them on their Instagram. Kook of the Day OG.
Yeah, just go there, laugh, have
super
fun.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so funny. It's the funniest
Don't
stuff.
take it too serious, people. It's crazy how serious people take surfing. You gotta just chill out, man. Surfing's not that serious.
They had the one.
We
of,
surf to get away from the seriousness.
They had the one of Zuck surfing. That was crazy. That was
but
cracked up. That was
everyone's
all over
a
the place.
kook. I kook out all the time.
Hey, we got a couple. Hey, look, check this out, Joe.
What do we got? Are we missing? Nolan?
$1.99 from Prospect TV super chat.
$1.99. What is that?
Another $1.99 from Prospect TV super chat. These guys are just giving us money for the
What
show.
is that?
I
They're
love
giving
it.
us money?
Dude, this is the first time we ever got one.
No way.
Yeah, they could
Classic.
just give you money.
Thank you,
I don't know.
Prospect TV.
You're sponsoring the show now, Prospect TV.
$2.
Hey, look,
That'll-
$4 and another $5 from Prospect
Whoa.
TV.
Whoa, this guy's a baller.
Dude, check this out. Wait.
Wait, what is going on there? Really?
$50 from spliffmode.tv. That's the guys, dude.
Yes, spliff mode.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, thanks, guys. That's
Whoa,
really
thank
that's
you,
cool.
spliff mode.
They're just straight giving us money for
50
this. But we don't do it
bucks.
for that. But yeah, that's it.
That'll
dude.
pay for that sandwich I'm about to buy up on Main Street.
Fill me in. What's going on here?
I don't know. I guess guys donating money to us
That's
right
insane.
now.
We
hardly
So
know
tell
what's
us what's
going
going on, Omar.
On YouTube, you can do. It's called a super chat, I guess, where you can just donate to the show because they like what we're
Yes.
doing. So
That's rad.
pretty sick.
That's
Yeah.
so epic.
I don't know.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys. That's really cool of you.
Thank you, spliff. Spliff guys.
Oh, I feel the breeze.
Breeze is
For a
coming
minute, I
up.
thought it was glassing off, but
Okay. Did we miss all of Nolan's waves? He probably did
I think
100
we
foot
had
air.
some action. I don't know if you recorded anything.
Did we get any
I got
action?
a replay of Gavin.
Okay, Gavin.
Okay, here we
I
go.
called Gavin Gus.
Okay.
Wait. Nolan's going. Are you eyeballing Nolan, though? This is what happens. This is what happens. The video guy gets distracted and misses the main guy. Yeah, we're going to get a replay. We can dissect this one, Mike.
cool.
Gavin. Oh,
Nice.
little wrap
Oh,
into the
yeah,
pocket.
sick.
I like this kid's style. He's got form.
Wow.
Boom.
you
Below
kidding?
tail. That
That was
sick.
nice.
Look, he acted like that was nothing. Do you see how
Yeah.
The kids do
nonchalant he
it like-
was?
Like in their sleep, man. It's insane.
Yeah. Did you guys ever get to watch video of yourself when you were that age?
You know what? Rarely. I mean, that was kind of a big production back then.
Oh, stretching on the beach. We were talking about this one day. Look at these guys got a full routine. They're pro though. They can get away with that. Do you stretch on
I
the
love
beach,
it.
Mike?
Oh, yeah. You got to when you get to be my age.
Before you surf? Like on the beach?
Well, I'll just
You do it on the beach or at home?
Well, I stretch at home first thing in the morning when I'm having my coffee. But when I walk down to the jetty, I might just warm up my quads a little bit, just and then stretch a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too crazy though, because people
Yeah.
wonder if you're gonna have a
You
heart
can't-
attack or
You
something.
can't go
though.
too overboard, huh?
Yeah.
We had a whole debate on the show about that. About like, because I stretch too, like religiously, but I do it in the privacy of my own home.
Yeah. Well, I've seen guys pull up and start doing push-ups and stuff, and I'm like, all right, you know what? It's funny.
That's part of surf culture. The whole thing of surf culture is like, are you doing something kooky or not? Nolan, look at. Okay, here we go. Let's see how that board goes.
Whack.
Woof.
Nice.
Thing's looking spicy.
Boom.
Wrap
Let's
up into
look
it.
at that.
Goes through that flat Huntington
Yeah.
section. Oh, here's the true test of a board. Can it make it through that thing?
Yeah, well, that one definitely petered out, but he made good use of that wave on the outside. Good
Yeah.
use of the board.
That thing looked pretty spicy. This is such classic like U.S. Open surf conditions.
Huntington always provides, I think, contestable waves, even when it's small. I mean, and everybody makes it, the pros make it look good, but it's not always easy to make that inside section.
No.
Oh, there's a little
Pier
snap.
bowl, right? That was Quaid on the wave before. Newport
Yeah, he just got back from Indo, I think. I saw on his
Yeah.
Instagram.
from G-Land straight to 2-foot Huntington.
Oh, yay.
Oh, Gavin again.
Yeah.
Oh, backside hack.
He's looking good.
Oh, again,
Yeah,
dude,
he
he's
surfs
looking good.
Is he in the event or is he
He's a
Amateur?
Grom.
Okay, all right.
I don't think he's in the pro yet.
Okay, all right.
I'm not sure if they have a pro junior this year, but he's definitely one of those. This show's chill as fuck. No kids. Just subscribe. Big Sir. Yes. Couch surfing show is changing the game. Yes. Nobody's done this. I don't know why, because it's Nolan. Behind the guy. This guy's giving him a Kobe.
I love it. I love it when longboarders
it.
take off in front of you, because then they create a little wake that you can just, like Nolan was just doing.
Gave him a little Kobe.
Yeah, exactly.
Did he lose his leash? Or lose his board?
No, he came back for his leash while we were doing the sponsor segment.
Well, the action's hot and heavy today. Another replay. Okay, take it away, Mike.
Yeah, look at this. All right, so loading up, just wham. I like how he brings it around, little snap, fin release, boom. See, that's what I think epoxy boards do good when they're light like that. You can just come off the top of the wave, hit the foam. That was probably, I think that was my second
board is looking good.
thing.
Dude, what's these people's name? Dustin Kaiser. I got to get 2 inches from the screen to read it.
Oh, you got to get glasses, bro, like me.
I got them.
Readers, bro.
I have prescription. These are prescription.
What is that?
That's his foo wax.
That stuff's gnarly.
That's what he uses. Okay, so Nolan's board's looking spicy. Yeah, when he went up into that second turn, like, I think if it wasn't epoxy, his board would have, like, went out the back.
Yeah.
Thing went wink. Oh, Gavin again. Oh, my gosh.
This guy's a wave man.
He's got a sick frontside carve. He opens up. Open up those shoulders. Whoa.
Ooh.
He didn't like that one. That was a little blurp in the system.
Redo.
Speaking of boards, okay, Mike is a sick shaper. Estrada board manufacturing co.
Estrada surfboard design. Estrada's board man. Yeah, Estrada's is my nickname, and so that's my glassing factory. That's what I named it. Actually, Trevor Christ and Steve Kane came up with that one back in the day. But so been on 18th Street since 1990. I dabbled in shaping around 1989, so that's kind of when I started doing it.
How did you get into shaping? Nolan. On a left, pumping down the line towards the pier. He's going to hit that deep spot, but is it going to give him a section?
Bam! Ooh. Oh, see? Look at that.
Low tail reverse. Too easy.
Wow.
These kids just do it like nothing
exactly.
today, yeah?
You can do that, right?
I've done one of those my whole life, and I still remember it. I think I was 16, and then that was it. I've never done anything like that. Best surf show. Thank you. I'm a traditionalist. Toki putting me on. I'm going to watch this again.
I think it's Toke, but
Toke.
I think it's something from the Spliff Mode guys. I think it's Potlord. Potlord's he's
Toke.
one of the guys on Spliff Mode.
We're getting all kinds of like cannabis lingo. No, we wouldn't know about that. We're just surfers.
Okay, thanks for all the love.
I got a replay about the
Replay. Dude, this is hot and heavy.
I love replays.
Okay, what do you see in this board right here?
Well, I mean, it looks, for that wave right there, it's looking spicy, right? And then he just finishes off with, beautiful technical maneuver. Not many people can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have been able to do a rebound off the whitewash, but I'm not going to be going throwing it around like that.
I surf like I'm like on a 90s QS campaign.
Dylan Horde. Just had the sick movie premiere Saturday night. Oh, Sawyer Lindblad. Boom. That was nice. Boom.
Dylan Horde is leaving his keys with our staff. He's off camera. But there's Sawyer Lindblad. Sawyer Lindblad.
She's milking it.
Yeah. No, did she make the final at Snapper? I think she's really high up there in the Challenger ratings.
Futures.
There's our boy from Futures. Oh, he doesn't have a leash. Good thing he grabbed it right there.
Yeah, that was clutch right there.
Okay. Coach Simo, yes.
Yeah.
Woof. Big old wrap. Another hack.
Ryan.
That's the USA coach right there. USA team coach.
So who's he working with out there right now?
I think he's just showing everyone.
Okay, here we go. Instagram.
Gunter again. Oh my gosh, it's nonstop, huh? Gunter little wrap.
See, this is what happens. This keeps the show moving.
Exactly. That's what I was telling you. Like we don't even get to talk.
Boom.
We just talk about the surfing. Oh, yes. So Ryan Simmons is the USA team coach. He's also former pro. You just saw him rip.
Ripping.
So we're getting into we're talking about how you got into shaping.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I dabbled with it in high school a little bit. Just I was in 9th grade and stripped the glass off of one of my surfboards for plastics class and reshaped the board, and then
in a class at school.
Yeah, I was at Costa Mesa High School briefly, and they had a plastics class, and so me and a buddy took one of our surfboards and just stripped it down and reglassed it, and that was our project. So that was kind of reshaped it, and then it went from like a 5. I think I was riding a 5.5 twin fin and took it down to like a 5.0 single fin, and the thing worked insane.
Oh, here goes John Mill.
Whack. So that kind of was a start. Boom. Oh, see, that was nice.
I believe John.
So you can do that when you're young. You're flexible.
Yeah. Well, he's tall too, and he rips small stuff. I think he won the last pro event here, the Jax Pro,
right
the QS, and it was seriously like 1 inch. So he rips. It's Peter Mel's son.
Yep. I've seen him out at 56th Street a few times.
Yeah.
John.
I gotta mute my phone.
What do you got? You guys want to order some boards right now? We're already making some sales.
Yeah, it's funny.
Here's Tyler Gunter. Come on, do a big air. Boom! Backside whip. Oh, blows his knee out. That looked like it hurt. I hope he's okay. Quade Grom. Frontside snap.
Damn.
Blowtail.
That was spicy.
Blowtail rail slide. Oh, my God. Sick. More action? Dude, it's just going crazy out here. So what was the scene back then? Like, so you got one of the sickest, like, or to me in Orange County, there's like 2 central hubs of like surfboard shaping and manufacturing. There's the Surf Ghetto in San Clemente, where it's like Tim Patterson, Biolas, Cole. And then there's your zone on 18th and Placentia, where it's Wave Tools, Pure Glass. Like, maybe there's another hub in Huntington.
There is a hub in Huntington as well. But yeah,
those are like the 2 main shaping surfboard manufacturing hubs.
And yeah, it was just a great place to grow up surfing, and because Newport area, boat building, all that Costa Mesa area was basically boat repair and boat building. So easy to set up shop there. Not so easy now, though. Things are getting a little more difficult. But
because rent cost a fortune or something.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, and just the EPA and just all that kind of stuff. It's the chemicals, but yeah, it's a great place to have a shop because I can cut out and go surf. And
yeah,
it's just right down the street. But a lot of good shapers in that area and stuff. So we kind of learn from each other.
And you were like, John Milligan, backside snap, another backside hack, working it to the inside. So
who do you think is going to take the contest this year? This contest,
the U.S. Open?
Yeah.
I hope Chloe Andino does. That's my favorite.
Do you think Cole could do it?
Cole could do it for sure. I mean, he just won the last 2.
He's on a heater, right?
If he won 3, that would be outrageous. Just freaking get ready for
how many times has that happened?
Not much. I don't know. Has anyone done 3 in a row? A couple guys do 2 in a row, but 3, that's pretty next level.
For sure.
So, before you were a shaper, though, you're kind of like hot shit Ripper kid, right?
Yeah,
Quicksilver. What was? You had sponsors back in the day.
Yeah,
what was the?
Yeah, I did a little competing, amateur stuff, and then just loved to surf, and then when messing around with surfboards and stuff as a kid, I've always been kind of fascinated with what I'm riding and how it works and stuff. So I just basically I was riding for Wave Tools, and Lance was in Hawaii and Richie was on tour. They were shaping my boards, and then I broke all my boards and just decided to start shaping. My cousin was shaping out of a factory at, remember Gary Edgar?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary Edgar used to have a factory up the street that actually was Clearwater. and then shaped a couple boards out of there. Then shaped out of wave tools for a little while. So yeah, it just kind of blossomed. I was shaping boards for my brothers and just friends and stuff.
So did Lance and Richie give you tips? Were they like a big influence on you?
Well, yeah, I learned a little bit from Lance. Richie was on tour, but they were shaping my boards, and then I opened my factory and just started learning from just other more experienced shapers, just kind of sucking everything in. So
what came first, the shaping bug or like the sponsorship ripper bug?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, but I started a family young, so I wasn't really, after amateur, I didn't do, oh, look, that's
Hoy.
Gavin Hoy.
Yeah. He's like national masters champ or something.
Yeah, he's like a surf-stoked Grom.
Yeah, he's out here like every morning, I think.
But yeah, that's kind of how it, it's just love surfing and then just loved my equipment. And I was kind of like a finicky guy when it came to ordering boards, so it's probably best that I start learning how to make my own boards so I could just yell at myself if they didn't work, Yeah.
Oh, Nolan into the pier. Oh, he wants to do a huge air. Come on.
Bam!
Boom! That was sick. Oh. Yes. It gets so deep right there. It loses the power.
He could win it, bro.
Oh, well, he made the semis, 2 years ago. He got third at the U.S. Open.
I like his surfing.
He's had some huge results. And I'm going to talk to him later, but the most gnarly thing about him is he won the QS at Arica in Chile. Oh, there goes Gunther going left.
Is that wave that's like right on the rocks?
Yeah.
Boom? Oh, that wave's
it's
heavy.
like pipeline.
Yeah, I remember
He won that.
Well, remember was it a Rip Curl Search event several years ago on the
I was there
tour.
with Wardo. It's so gnarly.
Isn't it like big boulders too?
Yeah.
It's like
It's one of the heaviest waves like in the world. Like for its size.
Man.
Like it was 6 foot and guys were just getting wrecked, like going to
super
the
powerful.
hospital. Yeah.
Super powerful. It's kind of like there's some waves in Peru that are like just super powerful. I've been there a few times.
But it breaks
gnarly.
like the reef is like pinnacles underneath. Like gnarly with these big they're like muscles, that are sharp on the rocks.
Razor blades.
Yeah, and dude, literally you come out of the barrel and the reef's like in your face. It's
Did you
so
surf
heavy.
it? Did you get
No, I didn't even go out.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going out here. It was like pipe.
It's funny how the pros make it look so easy, but it's gnarly.
Even they were getting like D'Souza had to go home because he face planted on the reef like before the contest started. But yeah, when I saw Nolan, like after being there and seeing how heavy that wave is, and then saw that he won the event and it was pumping, like he's got it all, He can do all the airs out here and win that contest.
Likes the waves of consequence.
So shaping.
That's rad.
Though nowadays, like in your day, like guys shape their own boards, like high performance short boards. I feel like there's some young kids shaping, but it always seems to be like they're shaping little retro fishes and stuff. But
that seems to be definitely a trend.
But
and they're picking up the planers too, which is cool. The kids want to shape them from scratch, and I think that's great. That's the way you should do it. The computers are great and they help you out as you grow as a shaper or whatever. But I think nothing better than hand shaping.
What do you guys have the computer machine at your place?
I use a computer that's in Huntington. Brian Lindsay Procam.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, he's been cutting my boards since he opened back in I think '94. And then
they cut the blanks and you bring them to your shop.
They cut them, drop off. Yeah, so that helps out.
The boards are so good now, or like, I feel like you can't get a bad board nowadays. Like you can get ones that aren't magic, but they all like work.
Yeah, they all have this, similar ingredients as far as like bottom contour and rocker and stuff.
Like I'm sure back in the day you'd get a board that like the thing just doesn't even work.
I got a few of those for sure.
Yeah.
But it's just it's kind of nice these days because there's so many different people are more, I think, open-minded. They'll ride different things. So when you go in the shaping room, you're not always shaping the same board. It's different stuff. So
what are most of the orders you get?
It's kind of a variety. I mean, it's performance short boards, doing a few Grom boards here and there, and then some fun shapes, some fishes. Actually, a lot of rocket fishes.
Oh, we got a replay.
Oh, here we go.
Nolan's setting up the big air section. Clicks it.
Boom. Yeah, that was rad.
Wave just looking like Dane Reynolds with that air. Dustin.
That's sick.
Yeah. Dude, Nolan is proper. He's one of my favorites.
I know. I told him after I saw him surf
who's this? Guy's got a hairdo. Woof. And he can surf. Is that Carlos Munoz? Nah. Oh, how's that fro? That thing is proper.
Legit.
Dude, don't ever let that thing get wet. Just see if you can do the whole session.
I don't know.
This guy's grinding it. Flying. Boom. It's the end.
You think he'd go faster if he cut his hair?
Maybe. Literally, that thing was
there's
blowing
a little
in
bit
the
of wind
wind.
resistance there, but he surfed that wave good.
Yeah. Sharp eye, he's checking his board.
Yeah. Didn't buckle it.
Watch out for stingrays, dude. I wouldn't even be
Oh
walking
my
right
gosh.
there.
I got stung
got
for the
nailed?
first Taco Bell reef at a WSA contest a few years back. First time ever in like 50 years. And I didn't even step on it. I was just walking in, stepped right next to it, and I felt the barb go in and out of my foot. And I'm like, oh, that was weird. Oh, that was a nice snap.
Yeah, oh, sick. Sawyer Lindblad. Taj Lindblad's sister. I think she's in the top 5 of the women's challenger, so you might see her on tour next year. I know, I'm just waiting for my turn. I haven't got it yet.
You know what, bro? You may never experience it, but if you do,
it's coming.
This is what I recommend is you get to hot water as quickly as possible. And because they had a big pot of boiling water at the contest. So the lifeguards came by with their little plastic bag, and I just filled that thing up, and I literally was in between heats, and so I soaked my foot for almost 2 hours, and the pain just went away after that. But every time I would change the water, I'd take my foot out, and the pain would just start throbbing again. It was...
I heard it's bad.
Yeah, it's not something you really want to experience.
And here's like notorious. The other day, it was like I came down and they had a ring of people outside the lifeguard
ring of
station.
fire?
Yeah, and they all had their feet in.
So, Matt Leiby,
yeah,
he got stung at 56th Street. And we never have him down there. And he got stung at 56, and I was just like, no way.
There. Ooh, backside,
that was cool.
Backside Air Riva, that was sick. So he got it at 56?
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Just a couple days ago. So,
yeah.
And when I paddled out there, I was like, okay, I'm not going to put my feet on the ground here either. I've been scarred for life.
I bet. I'm just waiting for my day. I know River Jetties was super small the other day, and I didn't wear a leash, and I almost automatically regretted it because I was walking out and we saw one go in front of us.
Oh, no way.
Like if I was running a little faster, I would have nailed it.
And then if you lose your board out there, it goes all the way into the river mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to, that wouldn't be fun.
I'm just swimming as much as I can, but then I was actually worried, what if the thing stabs me in the chest like Steve Irwin or something? Okay, here come the junior guards. Watch, I bet all these kids have yuccas. Watch, I'll be wrong. None of them have it.
Wait, I think you're right. What about, are those gray ones? Is that like gray? I'm colorblind, but see the one girl? Are those Yucca Fins in her
Those
head?
aren't. Look at.
They're not? What are they?
I can't believe this. This can't be right.
Maybe they gave it.
Oh, wait, what about those over there?
There's got to be a couple. I see a lot
those
of
colored
defin.
ones right there? Come on.
No way. They're all defin. What happened? I was claiming so hard that every one of these kids has them. Look at, there's one. There's a pair. Yucca. We spotted the yucca.
Yeah, those are the ones, right?
The pink.
All right, cool.
Pink and green.
She knows what's up.
She knows what's up. Did you do junior? Did they have junior guards type programs when you were
know
coming
what?
up?
No, we were just, we were just getting into trouble. We kind of, I wish I would have done that. But I recommend that to the kids that I've given, surf lessons to and stuff. I always tell their parents, get them into junior guards. So I think it's a great program, and it gets the kids comfortable in the ocean, and they get to jump off the pier and stuff. So I think it's good.
Yeah, for sure. I did it. That's kind of what got me all a little confident. Look at, where's our sponsor? Oh, there they are. Look at, they got all the cool colorways. Look, you got black, purple. But yeah.
So it's kind of cool too, because some of our Newport surfers are lifeguards now.
Yeah.
David O'Keefe, right? He's
Yucca had sick.
he guards out at 56, and then he gets to go on break.
Yeah, no. I don't know if that would drive me crazy, like to sit there and watch everyone surf all day, but I guess they get like a little surf break.
Wrap
Ooh,
around,
layback
boom!
wrap. Oh, it
Hits
looks
the
like
white
those
one.
future
That's
fins
nice.
were
Little
working.
rebound, yeah.
Simple drones here. Are we gonna get a drone angle?
Yeah, I think he's gonna pop it up.
No way.
Nice.
We get all the angles.
We have
on
a
the
couple
couch
more
show.
super chats. Strobe light. Thanks.
Oh wait, Nolan on a bomb. Look at this right. Sickest backhand.
Boom.
Woof. Wow, spray that guy in the face. Another big
at that.
backside snap.
Bam.
Boom. Third one. Throws the tail a little bit. Dude,
Dude.
he's cripping this thing. Is he going to get a little insider? Pooh, shove it.
Oh.
Oh, don't hit those fins. Yeah, dude, that wave was sick.
That was really, really
That was
well
a U.S.
served.
Open score.
Yeah. What do you think?
What do I think that score would be?
6.5 or higher
Oh,
or
yeah.
lower?
Well, today.
Seems like I don't know. I think that would be like. I think that would be
that
at
was like
least a 6.5, right?
7.5.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Gavin.
Bam.
Ooh, I like how he
Ooh.
opens his shoulders up when he
Yeah.
does his turns. Who's that? John Mel?
Yeah,
Oh my
look
God, there's action everywhere.
Man.
Fro man
Yeah.
goes
Ooh,
down.
in
Oh.
front of his board. That's not a good way to fall.
Did a lot. Actually, like you shaped your boards. Richie would shape your boards, shape his boards. Were there other guys in your era that would be shaping their own boards?
Oh, let me think about this for a second. There's a few guys that's yeah, for sure. I think. I mean, it's over the years. I mean, guys have come and gone, you know, and not too many have stuck with it. But I want to say for sure, you know, I think as surfers, I think everybody probably dabbles in it a little. Have you ever made your own board?
Never.
No.
It's crazy. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Is that Instagram?
Yeah, that was Tyler.
Yeah.
Like Richie blows my mind because he must have been the last guy to like shape his own board and win a CT on his own board. I can't think of anyone
Yeah.
like MR and them before, but
Yeah.
I'm claiming Richie's the last guy to win a major event on his own shape.
I was just in Hawaii in October, and Richie and I were surfing Alani's, and
Oh, here we go.
okay, here we go.
Break this one down. I like how he sprays this guy. Sorry. Another big hack. This one he goes out, little tail
that.
flick.
So, yeah, I know. I mean, that for the waves that are out there right now. I mean, yeah, I'd probably agree with you. It was a little.
That was like 3 major turns. His second turn, though, I almost like. I guess that's the one downfall in epoxy. Like, if you push too hard, the thing will just fly out the back.
Yeah.
So what? You're surfing Lonnie's with Richie?
Yeah. So Richie let me borrow one. You know, he's making boards over there in Hawaii, but I hadn't ridden one of his boards in a long time, and he let me borrow a 6. Alani's was like 6 to 8 feet proper, and
Oh my God.
all I had was a 6.4 round pin quad, and so he let me borrow his 6.9 because we ride similar dimensions, and it was a twin fin, and I'd never ridden a twin fin in Hawaii ever, and the thing worked
Twin
really,
fin in Hawaii. I was just thinking North Shore.
really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
So what was a 6'9" Richie Collins twin fin?
Yeah, wing
6 to 8
swallow.
foot Lonnie's.
Yeah, it was fun. And guys were tripping because I'm a goofy footer and Richie's a regular footer, and we were riding the same looking board. You know, he has those patented airbrushes.
Yeah.
And then we got out of the water, and the guys were going, oh yeah, I was tripping because we thought Richie was going switch foot. You know, it was like,
Twin fin, huh?
yeah.
And it wasn't like sketchy?
No, everyone's like, it didn't spin out. No, it didn't spin out. It held. It turned good, and it was just drivey. It was epic. It was just like a stretched out. You know, it stretches the outline out, and it worked really good.
Oh, I'm curious what that thing looks like.
I'll text you a picture of it. I got a picture of it. I'll text it to you.
So, yeah. Richie won bells. I bet that's the last guy to win on his own shape. Unless someone knows someone else, chime in.
Yeah, I gotta.
I'm claiming
You got
Richie
me thinking about that. I'm trying to think if there's anybody.
When did Richie win bells? 92?
We're going way back.
I think he won in 92. I want to say.
That's pretty cool, though, you know, to have your name on that trophy.
Oh, my God. That's one of the
That's pretty
sickest
special.
ones. That final was crazy, too, I think.
Oh.
He, like, broke his back.
Telling
like
you,
half.
if he cut his hair, he would have landed that.
Mike's saying less hair, more spray.
Hey, I'm losing mine, so.
Dude, what do you mean? You're full male. You're full male model guy. If you haven't lost it by now, you're good, I think.
That's one thing. I was going to ask Nolan about that because he's got he's a hair farmer, and I was thinking, how do it always? If my hair was long, it would always get in my face when I'm surfing or I'm in the barrel, and it's hard to navigate.
Once you blow one barrel because your hair's in your face, then you cut it. Quaid.
Is that Quaid? Yeah, it's Quaid. Boom.
Quaid, Indo to HB.
Yeah.
What about one of our segments? Should we do a fun seg?
Yeah.
Do
we maybe let people know what we're doing next week on Sunday too?
Oh yeah.
Queued up.
So next week, Sunday, July 23rd, we're gonna be down at the 2% Classic San Clemente Pier, Chloe and Dina's event, and it's like a baton handoff format. They got all these old school boards from like 80s, 90s, 2000s, and they're doing some kind of draw, and a pro gets teamed up with a Grom and a girl, so it's like 3 people on the team, and they all have to ride the same board that they draw.
That's rad.
And then they run the board in like handoff. Like instead, the board rides like tag team, you like literally hand the board off and then run out.
See, those are the type of events that I think are just super fun. They're kind of like low stress, just have fun.
Yeah.
Surfing.
I don't know, maybe
that's rad.
Rattle off a couple of the people that are
he's got all the big names: Chloe Andino, Griffin Colapinto, Crosby, Nolan, Zeke Lau, all the girls, Coco Ho,
that's a
Sawyer Lindblad, like literally every
Tanner Gadauskas,
Pat Gadauskas, you name it, they're all going to be there. We're going to be there. I'm going to be babbling for 8 hours straight, which is a miracle.
Better bring that big coffee.
Oh, I do, yeah.
Thermos.
Well, I think we got a coffee sponsor on that one, so I'll be loaded up. I mean, from 2005 to 2015, I didn't say as many words as I say in one of these episodes, so it's a miracle.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm not much of a talker until this show came about, and they told me I was the last guy on the totem pole, so I got to talk.
So you've learned.
I've learned that I sound like Spicoli half the time. That I wasn't completely aware of, but I'll take it.
What segment do you want?
What do we got? We got Kook of the day or clip of the week. Let's do the Kook meter.
Okay, the Kook meter.
Okay. This is super controversial. Like, you don't have to dive into this if you don't want to, because people take this thing way too serious. But we're gonna do our little segment. You tell us if this is Kook or core. The Kook meter presented by Kook of the day. We're all kooks in our own way, so we're all gonna debate. The audience can chime in too. We're gonna put up a poll, and you tell us if this is kooky or if this is core to do. And hopefully people don't take this too seriously, because last time they're like so mad that we were even talking about it. So you don't have to dive in if you don't want to. You can stay neutral, because people might get offended.
Yeah, you might get some hate. Right,
okay. Is it kooky or core to bring multiple boards to the beach?
I've done it before, especially when I make myself a new board.
Yeah, well, you're a shaper. But what do you? Okay, so yeah, I have mixed feelings on this. Like, I almost think all these Kook or core things, there should be a caveat that just says unless you're a pro. Like if these like pro guys came down here practicing for the U.S. Open, they have 2 boards. I think it's somewhat normal.
Yeah.
But I guess if I come down every time with my 3-board quiver, it's like a little bit too much.
Yeah.
It might be kooky.
Well, okay, so here's a thought for you. So I guess for me it would, if I see the person walking down the beach with a couple of boards, I'd be looking at the way they're carrying them, right? The way they're carrying themselves, and then you can decide whether or not they're a kook or not, right? I mean,
Right.
they're carrying them like they don't really know what they're doing. Then you're like, oh, well, maybe they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Or it's like, how can I put this? Like you're not good enough to be a pro, but you're trying to act like a pro.
Yeah.
Like if I walk down here with my 3-board quiver, it's just a little overboard for me. But
3 boards, I don't know.
2 boards is okay. Okay, it
Yeah,
depends
I'd
on the
say-
amount of boards.
Yeah, there you go. If you got 2 under each arm, maybe you're a surf school instructor. I don't know. But yeah.
Like I usually have a couple boards in my car, but I'd check the waves and then pick the one I want and then leave the other boards in the car.
Or if, a
Oh,
certain
Tyler Blowtail.
certain spot is cranking on a hurricane swell and you're not sure what to ride,
That's
you bring
true.
a couple boards down and, couple step ups or whatever.
It all depends, I guess.
Yeah, on the circumstances.
But yeah, I mean, I see a pro with a bunch of boards. That's normal. But then I see like your average Joe guy, and he brings down 3 boards and all his fins and stuff. I might think that's kind of kooky, but
Yeah.
to each his own.
Okay, the results are in.
Oh
You
my
guys
God, the
know
results
that?
are already in.
They're already
What
in.
does the? I don't know. What did I say? I never really gave an answer. But let's see what the public thinks.
That's cool.
Oh, the public think it's core to bring multiple boards to the beach.
Yeah, it was pretty close though. It was
Close?
57% for core.
50%
Cool.
7. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tricky one for me. I don't do it, but for me, it kind of all these things are like a caveat. Like if unless you're a pro.
Yeah.
But-
And I think most of the time the conditions that we get are conducive to just have one surfboard,
Yeah.
especially if you have a versatile board.
And I guess the only other reason I would bring it out of my car if it's like 100 degrees and I don't want my board to just melt in the
Yeah.
car.
That's not good for surfboards.
Yeah, tell us that. Give us some.
Yeah,
Is
so-
that good or bad for my board? Because I've left it in there pretty hot.
Well, I've had
What happens?
customers that leave their boards, especially EPS board. You do not want to leave an EPS board in your car when it's hot. Or even some people go, well, it was in my board bag. And I go, sometimes I think that might be even worse. But, the things will heat up from the inside and then they pop. That's how delamination, it causes delamination in even PU boards. You compress the foam where you put your pressure dents. And then your board heats up in the car, and then the glass pops.
There you go. See,
So-
from an actual expert.
Never. And then even if I'm hanging out, sometimes when I bring 2 boards down, I get next to the lifeguard stand, throw one in the shade. Usually the lifeguard will let me put one on the lifeguard stand. I'll go ride the other one, but always keep them in a cool place at all times, even if you're hanging out on the beach.
Okay, you hear that, people? From a
Shade.
shaper. Do not let your board just melt in the car. What's that? Oh, John Mel.
Did you see that?
Up and
That
over.
was quick.
Oh,
Wow.
is he going to get around it? Woof. Throws chunks backside. Last guy to win a pro contest out here. Boom,
All
backside
right, so
shove it.
who's winning the heat right now? Nolan Rapoza?
I think Nolan's kind of
Nolan's
winning.
winning.
He had that couple combos.
That was
Did a
nice.
sick air. Then you had that one right where he did like 3 major turns. So yeah, Nolan's ripping. Nolan came close to winning the U.S. Open. He made the semifinals, which is huge. Pro tips from Mike Estrada. So now, see, I was just calling guys kooks for bringing multiple boards down. Now in the summer, I'm going to have to bring all my boards to the beach because I'm worried they're going to... I dented a new board badly just putting 3 in a bag. That's pretty kook. Surf Patty. St. Patty. It's Phil.
Yeah, Phil.
Big Phil. Look at Phil's got a Richie
he's
board.
got a
He's got a
Richie
Richie twin fin.
We were just talking about that. They work good. Hey, Phil. I love surfing in HB. Woo!
Local guy's calling us out because we're Newport guys, but he's riding a Newport Shaper. He's riding Richie Collins' twin fin. Estrada just said he rode a board like that at 8-foot Lonnie's, and the thing was going mental.
Worked unreal. Yep.
There it is, the Richie twin fin.
Yeah,
we're
you're
live.
live, dude. Throw a shaka.
He's covering up.
Promo.
He's got the Richie twin fin.
I can't hear you.
We can't hear it. We got mics on. Okay. We got Phil. He's going to go out on the 20. Yeah,
Have
Phil.
fun. I might see you out there, bro.
There it is. That's what we were just talking about. See, that's what happens on the couch show.
He's been surfing here forever. He's a dinosaur like me, so.
He's the head look. He rouses
We've been
us
competing against each other ever since we were kids.
No way.
Yeah.
You go way back.
Good guy. And I think he's a judge, or he helps out with the WSA.
He helps. He's part of the crew at a lot of contests.
Phil Lockman.
Oh, Gunther going, and
Boom.
the guy dropped in and hits it.
Oh.
That guy's a loke, too, that drops in. I see him all the time.
Yep. Every spot's got him.
John
Gotta
Mel.
respect him. Look at that.
Yeah. Punt.
Bam. He was looking for that. That was
sick. Cool. John Mel. He must be up there on the QS ratings. He charges, of course, too.
Dude, there's so many good surfers. It's like
everyone surfs good, huh?
It's gnarly. Yeah.
So when people order boards, would you rather someone be like super specific about their order, or kind of let you?
Well, I
do what
get a
you
little.
think
You
is
get a
best
little
for
bit of everything. You get, in the majority of my boards are custom orders, so you get certain customers that are super particular about colors and board design, this and that. So I'm up for whatever. You just try and it's a custom order. You try and give the customer what they want.
Okay, John.
Launch. Ground control to Major Tom.
Projects out, whips it around. Dude, those guys just do it like it's nothing. I'd be so stoked if I ever did something like that.
To be young again.
Yeah. Ooh, what do we got here? It's just nonstop out here.
So where's this swell? I had no idea that
they were saying today it was going to be smaller.
Yeah.
I heard there's a little tropical pulse, like a little southeast from a little.
Okay, here we go.
Nolan. Setting it up,
Heading
flying down the
pier.
line. Do it.
Boom.
Oh, that was mental.
Yeah, that was,
here we go.
Tap it.
Boom. Up into it. Shoots the pier.
Oh, dude.
Yes.
All
that
right.
was so
what do you
sick.
think? That's a 9.99,
right?
I think. Yeah. Gosh.
Look, he's gonna get.
Do we throw a 10 at it?
Why not? We can throw.
Why
10s
not
on this
for the
show.
day?
Golf clap for Nolan. That was a highlight. Mark that one down for our Instagram.
That was sick. He got some air on that
too.
too.
That was proper.
Yeah.
He
bonus points for shooting the pier too.
And the pier
and
shoot.
clicking it right next to the pier.
Do you think they give a little extra points when you go through the pier? Okay, let's watch this thing. Look at he has.
That is one of the bigger waves out there too. I think, right?
Yeah. Look at then he
hits drops down. Look at that thing just stacking, ready to just hit me. Boom!
That was insane. Tail high.
And then I like this one right here. He just kind of clicks it again. Bang! And that was fins free, and he was headed for the piling. Yeah.
Dude, that was probably one of the sickest clips we've got on this show.
Look at that. Maneuvering through the pier.
Epic.
That's
right
at
through
least
the junior
3 points
guards.
right there.
That was insane. Nolan Rapoza.
I give that a very, very high 9.
Ooh. Is that? Well, that's boom. I saw Carlos Munoz paddling out too.
Wait, did he put his hair in a hairnet?
Is that?
No, that's the same guy. I thought he pulled his hair back a little bit.
Got wet.
Bam.
Nolan just went. Nolan's definitely winning the session now. Look at everyone can do air.
Was that Simo? Was that Coach Simo?
No, I wish. Simo would have done a big old hack right there.
Yeah.
What about, so who's more like tedious with their orders? Is it young people or old people? Because I feel like the older I get, the more I'm like worried about my board being perfect. Where when I was younger, I'm just like, whatever, give me a board.
Yeah, so again, I think it just depends on the the individual. I mean, you get younger people that, they want their boards a certain way. They want the rails to feel a certain way. And then you have, your older people that are, they're more particular because of
They're getting worse.
Yeah, or well, no, not that, but that, they know what they want after all these years, Yeah. But there are those customers that come in and, they tell you, I don't like my board, and I'm like, really? Give me that thing. Let me go ride it. Let me see what's wrong with it. Yeah, it's just like, it doesn't do this, and I'm just thinking, okay. But yeah, you just gotta be patient.
Yeah. That's it?
Ripping, dude. We gave you a 10 for that wave.
That was nuts.
That was unreal. Extra points for shooting the pier, too.
How long have you been going? Wait, how long have we been going?
Little under an hour.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
You want to see that replay?
Yeah,
that thing was sick. Thing was proper. Huh?
I saw John do the one before that one. I was like, oh no, John, I want to do one bigger.
Yeah, the one up him. Dude, this
No, I think John's might have been bigger actually.
I don't know.
I don't
man.
think so.
Yeah, you had. I think your wave was bigger.
This section was so hard to look at because it was crumbling and didn't lip up.
Watch this.
Dude, that was
Oh.
sick. And then you freed it on the next one.
Straight up into it for some more points.
Ping. Yeah, that board's so fast. Hold
yeah,
its
it was looking
speed.
good.
You just
That
hit-
right, you had a right earlier that was we were giving it a 7. What did we say? A 7.5.
We need to get some heat, some practice heats before the U.S. Open starts.
Exactly.
That was
We were trying to
sick.
guess what the judges might have.
That was
given
one of
you,
the
but that was good.
sickest clips we've got on this show, I think.
No way. Who's this? Taj?
Taj Miller. Todd
Yeah,
Miller.
Taj. Boom.
Is Simple Joan on the
Yeah.
live feed too?
Dude, go get a couple more.
More? Yeah, I'm down to go more.
And then we'll
Yeah,
switch
yeah,
out.
All
We
right.
still haven't shown Mike's highlights.
Oh, okay. We gotta show those ones.
Yeah.
Are they model highlights or what? No.
I think there's some waves and some photos.
Is
and
there?
stuff.
Oh, I didn't know I had highlights. Wow.
He's definitely got a couple highlights of 5.6, that's for sure.
I got some highlights in
Exactly.
my hair.
Oh, I got the same. Look at underneath. I got the same deal.
Yeah, Joe, you are. You're
Look, I
right
got more
behind me,
than
bro.
you. I got
don't know
more.
about that.
Dude, I got like one or two stragglers. All
No way. You're just a Grom.
right, so I go back?
Yeah, a couple
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
You're
Just
putting on
like-
a show. You're ripping.
Just
right
like
now.
two more maybe?
Two
or-
more.
Two more.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
2 more.
All right, shoots, boys.
Hopefully it doesn't rain on
Phew.
us. Dude, are we going to get rain on? I'm baffled.
I
No.
don't know, dude. It just looks like thick marine layer to me, but it might not be clearing up down here.
Yeah, Mike's claiming thick marine layer.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna rain. Could be wrong though.
What about your
I've been-
relationship with Town and Country? So you're like the California shaper for Town
Yeah,
and Country? How does that work?
Originally I got that through a friend, Jade Howe, who used to do some clothing design, and he was working with them, and I hit Jade up and I said, hey, if they want to do some boards in California, I'd be stoked to work with them, and so that's how it kind of started, and then. And then I've been, Jade's long, he only worked with them for a little bit, and I just kind of continued the relationship, and, I really like Craig and Linda are really, really cool people, and now their son Ryan is actually kind of running the show now in Hawaii, but yeah, just
Great Grom.
I like a really good company
Yeah.
to work with.
It's such a sick classic surfboard brand.
Yeah, and we've had some little bit of 80s rejuvenation in the color
yeah.
scheme stuff, so we've been doing some really cool. Actually, I really enjoy doing kind of old school 80s boards too.
I was gonna
And
bring
they work
that up.
really good, dude. They work insane. I mean, flatter deck, kind of like stuff that I wrote, like stuff I wrote as a kid. But you go back, because boards have changed so much over the years, and then they kind of come back around. So it's like there's nothing, I say there's nothing new under the sun. You just kind of take stuff from the past and mix it in with what's going on now. It's really fun.
What about all the new materials and stuff? Do you like to try like everyone
Yeah.
out or
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to keep an open mind with surfboards because it's constantly changing, and if you're not open to it, then you're going to get left behind. So I think that customers are also more open to it,
on the mail
and
again.
they want to. Yeah, I was sick, and they want to. they kind of want to be up on what's going on. So makes it interesting, and you never stop learning.
What do you think's the biggest thing that's changed in shaping since you started to what you see now?
Wow, a lot more guys making surfboards for sure.
More guys.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, up and all over the place. You know, from just kids, and I think, you know, as a surfer, I think it's great if you want to make your own board. Might not be the best thing for business, but it's a creative process that I think everybody you know, should experience or enjoy. You know.
What's the state of the surfboard industry business right now?
Well, we had a really good few years during COVID. It was just
those are the boom years.
Going,
yeah,
and I mean there's a couple reasons for that, I think, but you know, it's definitely tapered off now. The economy's a little bit different, so yeah, but we're still, you know, doing customs, making boards, but just not as busy as we were.
Yeah, all the Newport Lokes got your boards. I see them
Yeah,
everywhere.
I make boards for a lot of the older guys. Yeah,
but then you got,
yeah. No, you know,
I feel like everyone's had one of your boards at some point.
Over the years, for sure. And, you know, right now I'm not really shaping for any you know, Groms or pros or, you know, but I just continue to do a lot of just custom orders. And when you've been doing it for 33 years, you know, you just kind of have that clientele and they repeat business and stuff. So it pays the bills, puts a roof over my head, and I get a pretty flexible schedule.
What was there a certain point where you're like, this is what I want to be? I want to be a shaper. I don't want to sell real estate or whatever.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah.
Was there a certain a defining moment or anything?
Well, I think once I got in the shaping room with my cousin, that kind of started it. Sean Hahn Surfboards. He was an airbrusher in town before he went to France. So he's the one who we had always dabbled with it as kids, and then he started getting into shaping, and he was airbrushing for McCoy and other people, and he was showing me his boards. He was 70, 80 boards into it, and I go, okay, let's go in the shaping room, grab the planer, let's do this. And so
here we go.
Oh yeah,
here's some of your boards so people know what we're talking about.
Yeah, so just different, you know, shapes, sizes, and there's Joe Mama. I got a picture of Joe back when we first opened our factory. He was laminating for me. He's been in it a long time, but
like you said, you do all the rad colors on your board.
And
that's Nikolai's board.
Yeah, that's Nikolai's board.
I recognize that one.
There's a rocket fish with channels, so just it's fun just shaping all kinds of stuff. That's a solid carbon deck right there.
Oh, here you go. Point.
Yeah.
Mike getting drained. Hurricane Marie on a bomb.
That was a
Where's
good
that 56 when he gets spit out?
That's all
That's it? You didn't grab that one, Noah? You didn't grab the one where he gets spit out at 56? Oh, my God. That's what I need to do.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Go
on I think it's on the New Earth Project YouTube. You get blown out of one at 56.
Oh, yeah. That was Evo Nate got that one for me.
I thought for sure that was going to be in your highlights.
Frothy. Wait, which one? Yeah, anyways. But, yeah, so that's 56. I love surfing, you know, Newport, Huntington. I love surfing everywhere. I've been getting some magic sessions out here by myself. You know, this last winter, like after those January swells, it just went to nothing. It was all rainy and crappy, and so I didn't surf for a little while. I'm like, oh man, I got to get my sea legs back. So I started coming down here and surfing between Beach Boulevard and the hotels just to try and figure it out again. Yeah, exactly. But
you're a surf frother. Mike still loves to surf.
I do.
You like to get big left barrels too.
It just kind of keeps you sane, I think. You know.
Yeah, well, you look all in shape.
Never stop surfing.
You were wearing a helmet for a little while.
I do. Well, it's protection from the sun, and then especially, you know, pulling into barrels and stuff. Your board's always getting tangled up, and it's like, look, I mean, it's unfortunate what happened to Mikala Jones, right? I mean, obviously, helmet's not going to help you in that situation, but surfing is dangerous, and the older you get, the more you know, when you're a kid, you don't really worry or think about that stuff, but as you get older, you know, you have to work. You don't want to get hurt, and And, you know, I used to skateboard swimming pools, and I remember not wearing a helmet in a swimming pool.
Oh,
And
that's
I
crazy.
busted my head open, and I could have walked away from that without anything, but I had to go to the hospital. So I just think I've had those helmets since, you know, Indo 98. So I'm like, I'm going to wear them. I don't care what people think.
So you've been every time you wear them?
Yeah. I'll wear them like if it's hot and sunny out, and I just
to protect your head from the sun.
I just got used to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know if you had like an injury and started wearing them, or you just.
I've hit my head a few times and got stitches. I mean, how many surf injuries have you had? How many times your board hit you?
I slashed my wrist the other day from pulling into a closeout at 56.
Exactly. And especially when it's like that, I'm like, if I'm gonna get tangled up with my board, I want a little bit of protection.
Yeah, especially in Newport, because you're kind of just pulling into closeout barrels half the time and hoping you come out.
Yeah. And you get just driven to the bottom sometimes, too. I've been slammed pretty hard. It's like, you know, even though it's sand, it still feels like concrete.
Yeah. And the board, there's fins, there's nose. Like you said, it's amazing that it doesn't happen more where your board gives you like a serious injury pulling into a closeout.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Mike, we had a debate about that on the show, too, about helmets and small waves. So, Mike wears the helmet in any kind of conditions. Oh, John, looking spicy.
Oh!
Guy going the other way. Whee! That was Santa Cruz. The guy would have got snapped on. Sawyer. Rap. I want to look up her ratings. I think she's like top 3 or something.
Here, I'll look it up right now.
Omar's going to look it up. She's going to be on the CT. What kind of, who's like your idol shaper? Like if someone like.
Well, I mean, I like.
Jan.
Yeah.
It's firing. Yup. Look at this guy's got his leash in a knot. That's the sickest right there. Oh, what? Oh,
dude,
look at that.
It's rippable.
That's how the pros do it. They get a knot in their leash. Look at your leash is all. Look at you're all color coordinated. Look at there's another one of your neighbors, Giddings.
Yeah,
huh?
dude, he's been shaping since we were teenagers in high school. Bro.
Really? Was he before you?
Oh yeah, Greg. I mean, I think he's walked away from it a couple times and then come back. But yeah, Greg. I remember
he comes in waves.
Yeah, and I remember when it was years ago. What's that?
Dude, you got a mean backhand. Let's see it. Let's go out there and do it.
Yeah.
But, Nolan.
Here he goes.
Whoa,
look at that.
How fast is that board? Yeah, that thing just popped over that section.
Boom. Yes, I love watching that guy surf.
I was too slow. Somebody in the comments said she's 7th on the CS.
7th. Okay. I thought she was higher, but maybe she didn't do that good in the last contest. So Greg Giddings.
Yeah, so we went to a wave. I remember when we were teenagers, we went to a Wave Tools. Lance was having a team tryout for like all the kids in town, and
no way,
and all the CDM guys showed up, and it was Giddings and Andy Jeffs and gosh, who else? Steve Toll, David Giddings. They were all riding his. At the time, I think he was doing these boards called New Shapes, or I forget, and it had an NS on them, but yeah, he's been shaping since he was in high school. I think I don't even know how old he was when he started, but they were all riding his boards.
Gunther.
Bam.
Backside blowtail.
That was
whip.
cool.
Whoop. Sprays his buddy. Are there any up and coming shapers? Any young shapers? I should be looking to order boards from, or what?
I don't know.
That's
what
I mean.
I'm kind of in my own little factory, so I don't really. You
don't walk over to Pure Glass or whatever.
Yeah. No, well, they're glassing some of my boards too. They glass, overflow and stuff. But they're glassing for a lot of people. I mean, the boards that I see over there. I mean, I see Rusty's over there. I see Mayhem's. I see Timmy's.
Everything. What's the deal? There's a bunch of little shaping bays.
Yeah, there's shaping bays in there. So Giddings has a shaping bay there, and then they rent out to just guys that are just starting too. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say a lot of people making surfboards.
Is Panda in there?
Panda's in there. Yeah, he's right next to Giddings.
Slab. Bryson?
No, I don't. I don't know if no. I think he's at James Vartanian's.
Oh yeah, that's like
Yeah, and that's right behind.
that's like next
Yeah.
door to the thing.
So Jim bought, where Pure Glass is right now was Wave Tools. That's where
Right.
we used to. That's
Yeah.
where Lance and Richie were back in the day, and then Jim bought Lance's shop. I don't know, back in early 2000s, maybe 2004 or something. But yeah. But Lance is on the other side now, so that's that little zone right there, and then
What do you guys have a name for that place? Like,
Cordell's right next door to me.
yeah. Is there like
no,
like San
I call-
Clemente,
I
they
call
call
it
it the
the-
surf ghetto. What,
Yeah, I don't
do
know.
we got a
It's called
name
a
for the-
resin pit. I don't know.
Oh, the resin pit.
yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
Costa Mesa resin pit.
but it's been a long time.
Oh, Carlos Munoz.
Boom. Okay, there we go. There's the man bun.
Yeah, he put that thing in a bun.
What? Bam!
Boom.
See? You surf faster when your
Less
hair's
fro,
up.
Yeah. More aerodynamic.
I'm gonna ask Nolan about that.
Huh?
This is Carlos Munoz. The other guy's a different guy.
Yeah. The other.
I know, that's
But that's
Carlos
Carlos.
Munoz.
He's got his hair back, right?
The
He's
other
going
guy's,
faster than the other guy.
Santos. Oh my God. Well, it's action packed.
This is, you know what? I wasn't sure what it was gonna be like, conditions wise, but it's actually been pretty. Yeah, like you said,
Yeah.
action packed.
We were thinking of doing it Friday, but it was so small. And then I thought today it was gonna be really small, but there's actually plenty of waves.
Well, that's kind of why we originally were going to do it at 56th Street
Yeah,
or something, and that's
there's
why you asked
nothing.
me to do it, right? And then we
Well-
show up at Huntington.
Well, you're kind of like, we had Biolis on for like 20 minutes, but you're kind of like, we wanted to get a shaper on here to give
Cool.
us the shaper
Yeah.
perspective.
I'm no Matt Biolis, but I can share. We probably started around the same time, though, I think.
Yeah. I mean, and he didn't start off like superstar deal. Like he had to,
Well,
I think it was that fish board with Chris and Corey, like kind of.
yeah.
He said Shane Beshan had a lot of influence, like kind of whipped him into shape, so to speak, was like really critical on him, made him better.
It's funny. I was looking through some old surf
Sick
videos. I got
backside whip.
video of me and Shane Beshan, and who else was in that heat? PSAA at Haleiwa
No way. Oh yeah.
back in '80. I forget, but yeah, I was pumping Haleiwa.
What were some of your best contest results? So you did the whole Bud tour.
No,
did
you
the
know what?
whole-
I just did a few events. By that time, I was already I was young with the family, so I didn't really after surfing as an amateur, I didn't really pursue professional at all, really, except for a few PSAAs here and there, and I didn't do that good in those. So I kind of just focused on my family and then getting into shaping, and then I did a lot of my traveling after that. I started shaping, and then I got invited to go to Peru for Town and Country, and I've been there like 5 or 6 times shaping boards. So it was more built around shaping and surfing than just like being a professional surfer.
Well, you must like the charge, because if you enter a contest on the North Shore, you better be ready to paddle out when it's freaking macking.
Yeah, no, well, yeah. I mean, honestly, I always say that my comfort level is like Hawaiian 8 to 10 feet. After that,
so like
dude,
20-foot faces.
well, yeah, but I'm not no Waimea Bay. You know, I never went past that. Like I've surfed Big Sunset, and I was going to Hawaii. I started going to Hawaii when I was like, probably 14, 15. And I'd go here and there, and then I'd go to Kauai and stuff. But I feel comfortable. I like barreling peaky tubes in that range. I don't do giant stuff at all.
Well, Big Haleiwa is gnarly.
It is. It's scary on the inside. And these days, everybody makes it look so easy, But when you hit that inside section there, it's so, you've surfed it, right? It's shallow.
Not too much, but it's
Yeah, and
gnarly.
I don't have that much experience out there, but
You get sucked way out
yeah,
there, too.
well,
It
the
sucks
current takes
deep.
you out there, and you got to paddle this way, and yeah, it's gnarly.
Yeah, you like the
But
big.
you always get scared. You like get the adrenaline going, the butterflies going, and then you just got to make right choices when you're out there. Otherwise, you get hammered.
Well, anytime Newport's firing, you seem to pick off a good one.
I
Like
try.
Like that point one for Marie.
That was
that the biggest you ever seen it?
That was the biggest I've seen it, and I've been surfing it since I was 13, 14, when I started realizing that hurricane swells were like what make that wave go off. And it was that day was the most consistent. I mean, Kalohe and Dino, Jordy, the bunch of pros are out there. And I remember Chloe and I were walking back up the beach, and it was just like we couldn't get out. We tried to paddle out, and there was so many waves coming in with the incoming tide. It was so consistent. It was gnarly.
Dude, it was super gnarly.
Yeah,
that was the first time.
That was the biggest I've seen.
That was the first time I was legit just scared in Newport. Like,
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And then I heard, I didn't even look at 56, but I remember driving down the hill. I'd never seen so many lines coming in. First thing in the morning, I was just like, oh, this is going to be the biggest we've ever seen it. It was so nuts.
Yeah.
And for a beach break, there's only so much beach breaks can handle unless it's like Porto or Pasquale's or something. But
it looked like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was nuts.
It was 10-foot Hawaiian, top to bottom.
Yeah.
I paddled out with Mason. He was like, what? Like, he had no, he's like, dude, I had no idea it's going to be this big. Like, what the hell?
That's what everybody was saying. It was classic.
He actually had, like, one of his gnarliest, like, wipeouts that day. He got sucked all the way through the pier. It was, like, literally, like, calling for help.
No way.
And then, like, he like, floundered up on Blackie's side.
No, that's insane.
He said he got caught outside on a giant set, and it snapped his leash. And then he got pounded all the way almost to where he came in before the pier.
Yeah.
And then the current sucked him back out through the pier and spit him out on Blackie's side. And he's like, dude, I was literally like crawling up the beach. Like, never saw his board again, anything.
That's crazy. I know, the ocean, it doesn't matter where you're at. You just got, every time you step foot in the ocean, you just got to respect it because, you could have a horrible experience.
Yeah.
And it could be 2 feet. I've been slammed on the bottom, broke my board in 54th Street. Yeah, so.
Newport will break some boards.
Yep. For sure.
What, no helmet on Marie? Yes, potato emojis.
I hadn't, yeah.
Potato. So how do guys get a
helmet?
Helmet potato. I wear a helmet in the pool.
Nice.
I wear one to bed. Helmets all around.
Love it.
How do guys get a hold of you to order boards? I want to order Estrada. What do I do?
Just Google Mike Estrada surfboard. You'll find me.
Yeah, send him a DM. His Instagram's in the description, right? Not a good way to get you?
Yeah, you can do that too.
What's the Instagram? Estrada. Oh, I got it right here.
Estrada surfboard design, I think. Estrada
_ surfboard _ design. You want to support local shapers? Support
And there's
Mike.
a ton of them. Woo!
There's a ton, but you're one of the best.
I try.
A lot of the guys I looked up to surfing all rode your boards then. They still do.
Yeah, it's nice to see the guys my age still doing it, and guys I grew up surfing with, they're all still frothing like Groms. We're getting a little older, but, just go down to the beach.
There it is. Strata _ surfboard _ design. Like Nikolai, that blue board's like iconic to me. As soon as I see that board, I was like, that's Nikolai's board.
He's been getting that airbrush for years. Right?
I had one of your boards.
Noah's had one.
Yeah, Will Anderson hand-me-down.
Oh, no way.
It was a blue little round-nosed fish.
I feel like anyone growing up in Newport probably had a Strata at one point. Oh, someone's going right.
Yeah.
Someone's going right. Oh, right. Oh, God. Oh, Sawyer Lindbad. Bang.
Gosh, she's throwing it up.
She rips. Her backhand's gnarly. Oh,
Boom.
Dylan Horde.
Yeah, Dylan.
He just had a movie premiere, him and Metal Neck. Matt Tromberg. Oh, little shove. We got someone gnarlies on this one. Oh, Aaron.
Bam.
Blowtail. Face wipe. Little wrap poof on his giddings.
That's classic.
Snap.
That was a little bat tail, too. I just made a bat tail for his brother.
Bat tail, yeah?
Yeah, a little bat tail.
How much does the tail matter? Someone told me the tail matters the least.
You know what? You get used to whatever you're riding. Different widths, matter. The very end, like diamond tails, I think, matter. No, I like diamond tails. But I think it's rocker, bottom contour. I think everything works together to make the board. But, round pins feel a little different than squash tails. Swallowtails used to be generally are said to be looser, but I've had some swallowtails that are stiff, you know. So it's
Aaron replay on the Giddings. Blowtail, face wipes, Sunny G style. Oh, wrap. Another slam. Giddings is back and forth. What's the most important thing I could tell you as a shipper? Oh, what's this, Nolan?
Yeah.
Oh, you want a huge mouth. So what's the most important information I could tell you? If I could just tell you one thing to order my board.
Well, usually I like to look at what someone's riding.
Yeah, that's Nolan.
You know, what you're currently riding, but if you were just to tell, I'd say I just ask you, like, you know, your height, weight, ability, how often you surf, and what size board you like to ride, and I could probably make you something.
Ability, that's a tricky one, like, cause.
Yeah, well, I mean,
yeah,
because, well,
like
yeah,
a lot of people either underestimate themselves
yeah.
or way overestimate themselves.
Yeah. But generally, you know, when I ask them how often do you surf a week, or if you're, you know, weekend warrior or whatever, then it's just like you kind of get an idea. You know what I mean? Sometimes guys will be a little more specific, like, yeah, I can stand up and go down the line and hit. I'm not boosting airs, but I'm doing this and that. I'm like, all right, cool. So you know how to paddle into waves. Mm-hmm. But, you know, you just get a wide range of people ordering boards. So, and we're doing, you know, more boards for girls too. And
is there anything
like Shelby's been, Shelby's been ripping on a couple of different boards I've been making her
Shelby
too.
Detmer, she got a wild card into the Barra CT, right? A couple years ago.
Yeah. And then I've been doing a few boards for CC Bekchaloff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like, he quit surfing for a long time, and then he just got right back into it.
He's a frother.
And he's like a frothing Grom, yeah. But he's got
a lot of Instagram posts.
Yeah, he's classic.
Chris Waring too is one
Yeah,
of your
Chris Waring, a long time. I was just talking to him. We just connected because I saw he had a post, and I'm like, we got to make you some new boards because he rides epoxies, and he's had boards I made him for the last seriously, they're several years old, so they're turning brown.
Okay, Nolan's back in. Do you want to do this?
Just in time, I got to take a leak.
Changing of the guard? I know, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Coffee's going right through me.
Okay. You want to do the changing of the guard here now?
Sure.
You want to get out of your wetsuit, or you gonna?
Oh, yeah. Change out of your wetsuit, otherwise you'll freeze.
I don't need to.
Dude, you'll get cold eventually sitting on here.
So I got a question for you, though, before I split.
Yeah.
So, hair. When you're in the barrel, does it get in your face?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I was just talking about I like my hair short when I'm surfing because it gets in my way. So, how do you deal with that? You just flip it out, or you put it in
Sorry.
I'll just hold it right here.
Yeah, no, I mean, it depends on the wind.
Okay.
So if I'm surfing into the wind, then it's mellow.
Okay.
Offshore's mellow.
Yeah.
Usually onshores are fine.
Yeah.
But if it's going the opposite direction, like south wind and I'm going left, then like it's in my face. It's in my face.
Okay.
And like that's how I was a snapper too, like on the finals day or whatever, I think it was north wind, so it was going into the left.
Yeah.
And like had to tie it up because it was just getting in my face the whole time.
All right.
Yeah.
The famous hair question.
Hair farmer.
You just wear a helmet like Mike and don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, there you go.
Thing will just be flaring out the back of the helmet.
All right.
Okay, like and subscribe, everybody. Thank you, Mike Estrada.
Thank you
what are you going to do? Are you going to bail, or are you going to go grab your board and go out?
I might go grab a couple.
Yes, come on, go grab a couple for us.
Get a couple clips here.
We got to show some people that you can surf, but we did show your big barrel at point, but
you can come back with your board.
Know.
All right, boys.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
Thank you, Mike.
Little mid.
Estrada _surfboards. Design _design.
Thanks, boys. That was fun.
Estrats. Local shaping legend ripper.
A little mid-show ad break. Just another quick
Charge
thanks
Hollyva.
to our sponsor.
Thank you, Yucca Fin, to our sponsor. Yucca Rubber Fin Co. Use that couch 20 for 20% off. That's sick on the fins.
Yeah, all the links are in the description too.
Links in the description. Look at these things. These are the best fins. Because look at, why the sand comes out right here. Drainage. Sickest colors. You get all kinds of crazy colors. And he's going to put the pad thing on for you if you want. They're made for people who love the ocean. And Sean Starkey loves the ocean. How am I going to get a pee break? And Kook of the day, the coolest, sickest sponsor. They're so fun. Don't take surfing so seriously, people. It's all fun and games. We're all kooks in our own way. Even Nolan started out as a kook. We all
100%.
started out as a kook.
I used to shit my wetsuit.
Oh, there we go. Doing his wetsuit. Okay, right. Wait, now that we're in this middle ad block, I got a couple shout outs I gotta do. So Through the Doggy Door, our full-length documentary about Sheldon Paishon's struggle from being homeless all the way to pro surfing. He's actually in the U.S. Open. This guy lived on the beach for 8 years as a homeless kid, and now he's a pro surfer. So if you want to see that full-length documentary about his life story and Mason Ho taking him under his wing, and actually Mason Ho narrates the whole thing.
Movie's a banger.
You can see that at the Honolulu Surf Festival, July 27th and July 29th. It's going to be screening in Hawaii at the Doris Duke Theater. So go to honolulumuseum.org to get your tickets. Could be the last screening until we get this thing on Netflix, but we might just go Amazon, but who knows? And we already mentioned it, 2% Classic. Next Sunday, Nolan's in it. Couch show is going to be all day long.
It's going to be a mental day.
It's going to be so mental. Okay.
The draft's coming up soon, too. I think it's coming up like this weekend or something.
Yeah, tell us how that works. Do you know the format?
I don't know exactly the whole format, but from what Kalohe told me, the Groms who signed up get to pick, like, first pick, draft picks. So it's like whoever signs up first gets the first pick.
What are you picking? The boards, right? It's all retro.
No. You're picking your team.
Oh.
So the Groms, like,
Old schoolyard.
they're like 15 and no, they're younger than that. They're like 12-year-old Groms, I think. And then they pick who they want to be on their team. So, like, I don't know, you probably want Brother or Griffin.
Yeah.
So if your first pick, you'd pick one of those guys. But then, to be honest, if I were a Grom, you want to go through the women's pros too, because those are almost more valuable than some of the guy pros.
Oh, for sure.
Why you would want to maybe pick Brisa or Alyssa, maybe even Sawyer.
Sawyer's looking
Katie
gnarly.
Simmers might even be. Who knows? Like
Coco
those
Ho's
girls
in it.
rip.
Coco Ho's in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like the Groms get to pick a pro junior.
Yep.
And a pro women. Girl.
Yes, exactly. So four-man team.
Four-man team.
Yep. Board riders format. But then when you go there, you almost want to pick your team so where you're all the same size. So because you pick your board, I don't know how you pick the board, but there's a selection of boards and you get first or second pick or whatever, and you want to have a board that like your whole team can ride, right?
Exactly.
Because if you got like Crano, John Mel, like tall Groms
you gotta
and stuff,
all be the same size.
yeah,
kinda.
like you want to be riding like 28 liters or 30 liters. Cole Houshman's probably going to be one in 33
Tyler's
liters.
on the right. Woof. Backside turn. So there's some strategy to pick.
Fully.
Dude, 'cause I saw some of those boards. Like, they got this Bruce Irons board. The thing's like 17 inches wide. Just needle nose.
No way.
So
what else is there? Is there anything like small guys? Like, I'd probably want like the 5'5", like
No, they got sick. Oh, dude, you got to get the Corey Lopez board or something.
Which one is that? Like a Live Tech or something?
No, it's like an old Mayhem. I guess.
No way.
I guess most of them are like these old retro Mayhem boards. Maybe not all of them, but it's like Chris Ward, Corey Lopez, a bunch of old school Mayhems.
I'd want a Wardo board.
Yeah.
Oh, Carlos. It's my doppelganger, regular footer.
With the hair.
Yeah.
Shh. Bang it. Come on, one more. Whang.
Boom. He's looking loose.
Looking loose. Dude, he's here early.
Yeah.
I saw him out here yesterday. Oh, he's going to make that inside connection.
He always does good here at the Open, I feel like. He knows his beach really well.
There's Gunter.
Gunter,
Oh my
blocking the
God.
shot.
When am I going to go pee? Because I don't think I can make it through the whole show.
Well, you want me to take over the show for you, Joe?
We can do that. We can
Or-
just watch the action.
Or Gunter could sit.
Yeah,
for a
Gunter
second.
might hop in here.
Wait, let me blow you up. Let me butter you up real quick with some stats so everyone knows who we're talking to.
Hi, I'm Nolan.
Nolan Rapoza. I'm just going to go through your pro stuff, but you got some pro junior wins in there. I think you got like 3 gnarly pro junior wins.
I think
no?
I only have one. I have like
One?
3
Okay.
second places.
Okay. So most recent one, just coming back, quarterfinals, 5th place at the Bolito Pro, just came back, quarterfinal finish, Challenger Series event. That's gnarly. Then 2022, this was my favorite, semifinals Boost Mobile Pro Snapper Rocks. came that close, but
Dude,
you were
by
having a
10 seconds, Callum got me on like a little insider at Marley that grew into like a 6-footer.
What a performance, though, dude. That puts you on worldwide notice, I think. I
Thanks.
mean, we all know around here how good you are, but I think the world saw that one. The world also saw this one, though, maybe. Semifinals, U.S. Open of Surfing the year before. That was a huge performance. Hopefully you can go 1 or 2 better this year. That would be
100%.
mental.
I hope me and Jake meet up in the semi again and I can take his number back.
Dude, okay, actually, this is what impresses me more than anything, because I've been to this place and seen how freaking gnarly it is and how tapped you got to be. First place, Maui and Sons Eureka Pro WQS at Eureka, dude. This wave is as gnarly as it gets, and it was pumping that day.
Yeah.
So you are tapped for winning that.
Maybe my favorite wave for sure. It's like a perfect goofy footer's like favorite wave. I mean, like if you're regular foot, you're pretty scared to go out there, but goofy foot is like a roll in, but then the end section bowl is like on a dry little slab reef. You don't know which head's sticking out or what. So if you fall, you're just like on dry reef.
Yeah, dude, the reef is so gnarly there. I was there during the CT with Wardo,
Oh yeah.
and guys were getting wrecked.
Is that
Like,
when Andy won?
Yeah, when Andy won.
Yeah.
But I remember, like, no one had surfed it before, and everyone got there like, dude, this is, like,
gnarly.
gnarly.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I didn't even want to free surf that contest because there's so many guys in the water that it's like even
They're
more
getting
scary.
hurt.
Tanker,
Yeah,
you might have to hop
Tyler,
in
can
here.
you
hop
Tyler's
in
gonna
while I
hold it
go
down while you
pee?
pee. Yeah.
I go to the bathroom.
We need a new host. Joe's retiring.
I just got to run to the bathroom because I'm going to die.
Are you handing out coffee mugs too or no?
Tyler, maybe just hang out behind or something like that, so you don't get it all
Oh.
wet for Joe.
Or you can sit in the middle and get it wet. Maybe rewind one of Tyler's with.
Oh,
Yeah, let's see. John should hop in here. I want to see some of the John and Tyler's replays. John's scared? Is he shy this morning?
He's coming around.
Yeah, we would see replay. This is honestly the sickest thing ever. Imagine if we just surfed here all the time or surfed Newport and we come in and we're just like, yeah, let's watch our waves. And this would be the sickest little podcast actually if it was like, if we just did that, like went and surfed and then came in. I mean, it'd be pretty boring if you didn't have Joe Alani.
Look at
like,
it. We got the boys here.
Yeah.
This is the 3 amigos, dude. We've been boys for, what, 12, 13 years probably?
Pretty much.
Since we're like 11 years old. Pretty sick.
Yeah.
We're still doing it.
We're still here grinding out HB, frothing.
I don't know why we haven't invested into one of these couches for ourselves, like in Newport or something.
We all just sit on the beach and talk smack all day. It's like-
We probably need one at 56.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
NolRap rips. Yeah, it does.
yeah, Blaze Road.
Dude, thank you.
NolRap was flaring out there.
NolRap rips.
Max, who's that? Mike Max?
Mike Moore.
Nolan's new nickname's the Rockstar if you watched him in the Bolito event. Look at that Rockstar.
It's all in the hair.
They're calling that out a bunch.
That was really funny.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that from, but
How'd your session go out there, NolRap? So you do a huge air and
it was fun. I shouted out John when I came in. I saw John do a really big air, and then I got jealous.
Oh, you backed me up.
Yeah, I backed
It was
you
really
up.
back to back.
Yeah.
Wonder if they nailed the
sick.
clip. Did you guys nail the clip or what? Yeah? No?
Wait.
Maybe?
We're getting replays
I'm
going.
trying to find
Yeah,
the replay right here.
Pretty
Okay.
deep.
Sick.
Yeah.
A lot of waves have been ridden this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
there's
is
a
a-
couple. So many Groms out there is like gnarly. It's really hard to surf with everyone.
Well, the Groms are gnarly, and the old guys are gnarly.
Yeah.
Dude, like
no etiquette. It's a free for all, no matter what.
It's the new proving grounds.
Here it is.
Uh-oh.
John's replay air.
Look at this quality.
So much speed.
Oh, that wasn't the one. That was one of them.
Oh,
That
That-
one was sick.
that one is sick.
Thanks.
I'll find the other one.
Those little lefts that go like grow into
Yeah,
that
the little
end
grower
section.
into the little pier bowl, right? Pretty mental. Look at this tanker ship right out there. What do they got on that thing, you think, Tank? What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Probably some goods from China.
Oh, no.
Some China goods.
Uh-oh.
Best made products. Just kidding.
Uh-oh.
What do we got?
Null
Oh, is
trap.
this the one?
This might be it.
Trap star.
Look at this thing. Talk us through it, Nolan.
Oh, feathery section.
Whoa, that
Whoa.
was invert. That was invert right there.
Wow,
The-
that was so gnarly.
Thank you.
That's the standard Nolan Rapoza rail grab, air reverse into the pier.
Blow
I've
tail.
seen that thousands of times.
So what's the score in the U.S. Open, John?
Let's hear it.
I think it'd be like 683, maybe 727 somewhere.
I think you're a bit harsh on that one.
You think I'm
that
harsh
was-
on that?
That was a bigger set wave with a big inverted air to a
Okay.
little blow tail.
Well, maybe you can give it like an 8 or something, and then it'll like average out to like a good. middle
I'll take
ground.
that.
You'll take that.
I'll take that.
Like so, like it'll come up to like a 7.57 or like a 7.67 or something.
Yeah, that sounds like a nice number.
We need Myers to like be in here in the comments section somewhere.
He's in here
Chime in.
sometimes.
He is, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's a little early.
No, he's up, dude. He's an early riser.
I
He's
know,
up for sure. I don't know
New
what
one. Here we go.
Here we go. Look
J
at this.
boy.
This one's
The
a
one.
serious grower. It's like 1 foot right here. Into the pier bowl, gliding. New OG flyer from CI Surfboards, feeling magic. Spine tech. Boom.
Oh,
Look at the projection on
Look
that
at the
one.
projection.
this guy's looking ready for the U.S. Open. Come on, Travis.
Yeah,
and Brian,
Travis,
give this
Logie,
guy
Brian,
a
what do you
wild
guys
card.
Yes.
Get me in there.
No one more
First in
deserving
North
than this
American
guy.
rankings.
This guy
Come
won
on, boys.
Jack's Pro 3000 earlier this year. How does he not get a wild card in the
I
US
see
Open?
that wild card spot open. Get
Should be
me
in-
in there.
Should be a no-brainer. Come
Looked
on,
like
boys.
there was 2 spots though. I'm not gonna lie. When I was looking,
Yeah,
One
we'll
better
see.
be Johnny's.
one
Yeah.
better be Tankers.
If there's another one, I'll take it.
Give it the Tanker, dude. Guy got second in the Jack's Pro 2 years ago.
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get us both in there. Why not? T-bar. That was nuts. Is that T-bar? T-bar, is
Tromberg?
that
Is that Matt Tromberg?
you? Do you have a secret YouTube channel and you watch a bunch of stuff?
He would be Metal Neck probably.
That's his low-key account where you can
T-bar's
make
the burner
comments on the
account.
couch surfing
Oh, the
show.
burner.
He's on the burner for sure. Look at this, dude. This is classic. The
I
boys
know.
right here. Here we go. Let's get some action.
Quaid? Is this
Here we go.
Quaid?
Grommet.
Quaid Grom, fresh out of it. The Indo trip.
Oh,
Oh, that's
These
why
waves-
he's not used to the wetsuit.
these
right
waves
now.
aren't like Indo.
Oh, Munoz.
Whoa.
Wrap back slash into the pocket.
Munoz.
Bang. Here's the fins. Foam climb. He's going to go for the reform.
That
He's
was
looking
psycho
ready.
tuna.
He's looking yeah, psycho tuna. All right, we got Joe back. Yeah, boys. Chi.
Oh, he's still going. Psycho tuna.
Thank you, John Mel. Holding it down. No worries.
Yeah, boys.
John Mel,
Yeah.
you won the last pro event out here, right?
We just mentioned that. US Open wild card's going to John.
What? No U.S. Open wildcard? Oh, you did? Yes.
No, we're waiting to hear for a minute,
we're
but
waiting to
he's
hear?
probably the most deserving guy.
That sounds about right to
Yeah.
me.
You win the Jack's Pro 3000, you should definitely be in the Open.
For sure. That just proves you
The
can win
guy
out
beat
here.
Cole Hausman in the final.
Yes.
Later, J-Door. Cole Hausman's on the tour, you know?
J-Door.
John
Is that-
could
is that
win
his
the US
nickname?
Open.
Like Condor, J-Door?
J-Door, John Door, Condor, J-Bone.
Yes. The
Guys-
boys held it down. Wait, Dylan, when's your movie coming out?
It just came out.
No, but it's online now? Okay, Wednesday. Dylan Horde's film's coming out, what, on Metal Neck? Metal Neck YouTube. Check that thing out Wednesday.
Thing was a banger.
You should have named it Horde Stories, like Ward Stories. That would have been sick. Yeah,
Later,
Dylan
Al.
Horde.
What, Nolan paddle out with John at the left, the Mavericks?
Have I done that?
Would you? Would you?
I don't know if I'd paddle out on the left. I've paddled out there one time, and I didn't
Did
know
you?
where I was going. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No,
that's
the first
gnarly.
time I went with John, he's like, took the ski out, you know, him and his dad.
Uh-huh.
But he's like, since it's your first time, you got to paddle.
Yeah.
And like you're on the beach.
paddle from the beach.
Fell from the beach, yeah, and you're on the beach. You don't even know where the lineup is. It's,
Oh my
it's
God.
terrifying. And then when you're in the channel too, there's like inside closeout channel waves that you just take on the head. I guess I don't know. You're just like hugging the rocks, but then feel like you're gonna get destroyed by a bomb.
Dude, that's
What,
so-
they hand you the 9.6. Here you go.
There
Yeah.
goes Coach Sumo.
Yeah, pretty much. But then after that, they give me rides, so it's pretty nice. It always feels nice when you have
I'm gonna
Pete
go.
Mel.
I'm gonna go run to the bathroom
Okay.
myself. So this is just gonna be on the screen. We're not switching anything. So
Bathroom breaks for everyone.
Easy.
Dude, I drank this whole thing of coffee.
I know. I
had
was
to
like,
take a bathroom break.
that's what
Simple Drone did too.
Simple Jones killing it.
Yup. What, was there some action? Carlos Munoz? Dude, look at the waves are getting better, I think.
Yeah, it's actually I think it's getting better with the little high tide push maybe.
Yeah. The little morning sickness win.
So you got to keep guys off.
Yeah, hit that guy off.
Boom.
And surf the wave, because everyone rips. I feel like you watch a lot of like older guys surfing out here or Groms surfing out here, but then when you see like a guy like Carlos or I don't know like
Or you.
Jacob Wilcox, someone I don't know, someone that's ripping comes out here, it's really fun to watch and you see how they read these waves. It's different, you know.
Cool.
Huntington's soft, slow wave, but
Huntington's super tricky. Like
It is.
because the outside section could be pretty steep, and you gotta like have a board that can work for that, and then you get that flat mid section.
Yeah.
That your board's gotta get through, and then you get the tight little shore break bowl at the end. So like
You want like 3 different boards for 3 different sections.
yeah. Well, I think Biola said like it's one of the toughest places to shape for because of that reason. Like you gotta have a board that can kind of do it all.
Totally.
And then a lot of people just go, "Oh, Huntington Groveler," but then the outside section might be like slamming like a 6-foot.
Totally.
Is he stoked or mad? The Grom just freaking faded him.
I don't think he's that bummed. You gotta expect that when you come surf HB.
Just get ruled by
Pura
the
vida.
Groms.
Pura vida, exactly.
Pura vida.
But you probably just get him right back. When you see stuff like that happen, you're just like, oh yeah, Grom, you did it to me, so my turn.
Here's my turn. So, yeah, I remember my friends from Hawaii when they came to visit me, were Groms. They were like so stoked to see Slater and all those guys surf in shitty waves.
Really?
Because they're like, dude, we just see the guys like pulling in the big barrels. It's so rad to see them just like throwing tail and
Totally.
ripping. Yeah, I
You
remember.
can see the difference in good surfers, like great surfers to good surfers, when it's like super grovelly. Like if you go to VB and you're like, I don't know, you watch people you compete against all the time, but then you watch like Michael Dunphy or like Evan Geiselman surf, you're just like, holy crap, like it's a whole nother level how fast they can produce their speed. And I don't know, it's like they know how to surf and grovel small stuff, and that's super hard to do. It's kind of underrated, I feel like.
Carlos going left. Well, the board's
Look
looking
at him, yeah.
spicy across the flat part.
He's keeping speed up.
Bang.
Oh.
Nails it backside.
Oh.
Redirection carve. Boom.
I think he's trying out a bunch of new boards right now too. He was talking to me about.
How many boards do you have like right now to try? Or do you know your magic board?
I kind of know my magic board. It just like depends. Like, this is like the sweet Huntington size. That's like typical U.S. Open size. Like this is. You
This is
hope
so
it's
typical Huntington.
Yeah, I hope it's like this for the contest, because then it's just like you know what you're riding, and there's nothing crazy to unexpected, But then like last year, it was like 8-foot faces, and guys were running up the beach to Tower 5 to try and get back out in the lineup. And then once you get to the pier, you can't fight the current because it's too strong. So like days like that, I would definitely be riding like a normal shortboard that I would ride like in different countries. But like I basically never like to ride my normal shortboard here in California because there's just not very enough push. Like maybe at lowers, but it's still like soft face. Like the faces are more slopey here than out of the country, I feel like.
What about if it's like this size? Are you contemplating that epoxy?
Yeah,
right
that
there?
epoxy is definitely in the mix for sure. I have another epoxy, the Pisalian 2. That works really good. And then I have a couple other epoxies that I like, but I think these two are definitely my 2 favorites right now.
Yeah, well, that thing looked like it had some pop, that air. And then there was one little mini wave you got.
Little
and the
right.
thing like went, no, it was a little left. It
Oh,
was just
really?
like one little snap, but the board went out of the water and like kept flying. Like it looked like it was super fast.
I typically don't like the stringerless epoxies, but this one I've really enjoyed a lot.
Yeah, that air was nuts. On the other end of the spectrum, though, also what I think separates the world-class pros from the others is when it gets big and gnarly.
For sure. Like Jack Robbo, like eating John and stuff. You can tell like
I witnessed a couple Chopu sessions before the CT when it was just macking, and like Andy and Bruce and those guys are just they're just on like another level.
they like when it's that big and scary, they don't really have fear. Like they have fear of not going, which like my fear of the wave weighs that out more. You know what I mean?
Well, dude, I think you got it because you won that Eureka event, which is when I saw you won that event and I'd been there, I was like, holy crap, Nolan's freaking tapped.
It's hard for sure, but I mean, you can tell difference at Chopu and stuff, like with Jack and John versus like Felipe. Like I don't know, Felipe's never really gotten a result out there, but like the comfortability, like they're gonna get good waves when you're that good, but just like John, every single wave like he gets is gonna be good.
Those big giant black ones, no one even wants to go. Like there's like the 3 or 4 guys that are just like, yep.
Oh yeah, turn around. When I was in Chile, Jack Robbo was there. This is the year that he qualified, and we were surfing some slabs. And he like there was waves I'm looking at. I'm like, oh, this is not possible to take off on. this isn't that Eureka wave, but it's like a different slab.
Another slab, yeah.
And like, I was like, there's no chance of taking off on this wave. Like, it's impossible. And he would just turn it and swing. And then I think he like came out of the one that I saw, and I was just like, really? Like, is this even possible?
So Jack Robo was in that contest too?
He was in the Eureka contest, but then got the call up for the wild card in the Margus contest.
I remember
and
that.
he flew over there. They had like one lay day, and he made it just in time for the contest. So like, I was hyped he left because he gave me a better chance of like doing good in the contest.
Could have taken him out still.
Yeah, no, it would have been cool.
Yeah. That wave's very scary. What about what should we do clip of the week with Nolan?
You want to do that or his highlights first?
What do you want to do? Okay, let's do your highlights so people know who they're talking to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of hyped you up with the results, but let's see. Plus, you did a huge.
What do you mean highlights from the like just the session?
Just like some clips we found of you
Oh,
online.
sick.
Boom! Right here at the Wedge.
The Wedge.
It's mostly from your Instagram stuff.
Easy.
There's some tube prowess. That's what Eureka's like. Just freaking psycho reef.
I was only surfing the Wedge before I went to Eureka.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how's that backside combo?
Some lowers. Fun little lowers.
I wish we could put like your WSL waves, but I think we get flagged for that.
Do you guys?
Yeah, they'll
They hate when you take their clips, huh?
I don't know. There's like algorithms that
It's like AI. So.
automatically like flag it if it's been on a WSL event. I don't think anyone's watching going, oh my god, they used our clip.
Yeah, we can put up footage that people filmed at the WSL events, just not their feed itself.
Got
Is
it.
this Rockies?
Rockies. That's my favorite wave on the North Shore.
Oh, me too. Huge airs. That was mental. I like this yellow board.
The Ghost.
Is that the Ghost?
That thing's seen its days for sure.
There's a Strats. He's got a yellow board too. Oh, here's
Yeah.
some stuff. How are we getting away with
Estrada.
this? Oh, this is because Myers filmed
is
it.
You'll be good in that.
Woof. Whoa, how's that backside whip?
It's still super fun.
Here you go, Snapper rocks. This is a huge result. Nolan got third place, semifinals. Dude, you're
It was
ripping.
bombing. That's when I put the hair up too, because the wind. The U.S. Open.
US Open. See, luckily Myers filmed this so we can use it.
Exactly. It's so nice when Myers gets all the clips. Yeah,
This is Nolan getting third at the U.S. Open. He's going to go 2 spots higher this year, though, and win it.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Oh, a couple last-second heroics. In that
See, this is
event.
just like how it was. This is just as how it was.
Literally
today.
looks like
Yeah.
today.
Yeah,
Huh?
right.
Dude, punting in the heat. There you go, on the glass.
Masked up.
Okay, Estrad's going out.
Kolohe did. Oh, no, not Kolohe.
Griffin.
Griffin won, yeah.
I wish Chloe did.
Here, come around to you. Show
us your board.
Want some wax?
Plug some of Strats. Look at Strats loves that OG.
So I forgot my surf trunks. I'm in my surf.
Whoa, look at this guy, dude. Get a close-up on his what are those?
They're under your
Some
shirt.
Those are like butt dark
jammers.
uniform.
Some jammers.
Dude, yeah, we gotta show the people how hard you shop. Okay, he likes the. Tell us where you're at. Here, give the public.
I got my earplugs in.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I think I can hear it. Okay.
Okay, here. Just go like this, so they hear you.
Yeah, so this is my trusty Bandito model, diamond tail, 4-fin, 5'10", 19 3/4, 2 3/8.
Epoxy.
Yeah.
What, you got a little Rip Curl sponsorship going? I see Rip Curl on the nose.
Yeah, well, I get Ted Robinson.
Yeah.
Gives me a little hook up on the wetsuits.
Sick.
But
We
anyway.
love Rip Curl.
Yeah,
That thing looks fun.
it's super fun. We'll see how I do.
Okay, Strats. Check out that wetsuit combo.
Yeah, I got my
Mental.
Speedos on.
Yeah, Mike.
Have fun.
Nolan, have you ever blown out a knee when you started going for airs?
Yes. But I've never blown out my knee from doing airs.
From actually doing one?
No, yeah, never. Only from doing carves.
Really?
Yeah. How weird is that?
What, you do a carve and the knee just buckled or
Yeah,
something?
like you're just like I wasn't feeling it that day and the knee just buckled.
That's, yeah. So, no, that's good. Killing it, Nolan, Pablo.
Thank you.
Dude, I gotta get close to read the names. Pop up another one, maybe I'll see. Bro Hooks. The WSL should hire this show for the days prior to a contest. It would pique interest in fantasy server as a side info, and it's always fun to see the tour warming up. Yes.
Seriously.
Dude, we'd love to collab with the WSL.
They should hire you guys for the whole like week before the US Open. because you know it's just going to be going off down here.
Just post up every day.
A lot of people think we're anti-WSL just because we're filming surfing.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, do you want to hire us?
It's
We'll
just
do our show. We love it.
Yeah, I mean,
we love the
board,
WSL.
The board riders event was so professional. I mean, obviously you guys had a bunch of like guys come on saying whatever they wanted, which is sick. That's what like we all want to see, you know?
We're all loosey-goosey on here.
Exactly.
It's highly produced, but really loosey-goosey.
I think, yeah, the WSL might not just want like all the extra
all the
stuff.
riffraff.
Yeah, all the extra riffraff.
The riffraff that just comes on the show. That's the best part because we're on the beach. Like I feel like once you get in the studio or back in the tent, then it just kind of sterilizes everything.
For sure.
But the way we're doing it, it's like, dude, we're just on the beach hanging with everyone. You never know who's going to show up.
Exactly.
John Mel and Tyler Gunther are going to jump on in their wetsuits for half a second because the host got to go pee.
Exactly.
Or Axel.
Never happened.
Or Axel. Yeah, you just don't know. We're on the beach. We're with the people.
Totally.
But yeah, we want to see Nolan in some of those WSL big dog events. What do you rank now? Did you climb pretty high after that quarterfinals?
Since I didn't do any of the events before, I only have the one result, but I'm at 28th, I think, now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay low, I think, in the rankings, or at least like not high enough until the last event, I guess, because everyone's already got like 3 results,
right.
and then they have like those are technically keepers. You get 4 keepers. So all my events that I'm gonna do now they're gonna be all keepers.
Oh well, we want to see it. You definitely got the chops. Oh my God! Like and subscribe, please subscribe, please.
I just have to say every time if you're watching this right now, hit the like button. It really helps push out this feed to people that like surfing stuff.
Yeah, all you guys follow us on Instagram, and no one subscribes on the YouTube.
How many followers you guys got on Instagram?
Like 13,000.
13.
It's
I mean, you guys quick. Did you guys just start this year?
Yeah, like 6 months ago.
That's insane.
January 27th.
Oh, look at the Groms. Look at he was mad at the guy for burning him, but he was burning someone else.
That's always how it works.
He's like, dude, you're burning someone too. Don't get mad at me. Okay, those are some sick Nolan highlights. Luckily, Myers was filming some of those events, so we got to use it. Look at Estrada straight into a bomb.
Straight into it.
There he goes, Mike Estrada.
Oh.
Oh, died out on him. Estrada. There's Taj Miller. His dad's won some events.
Is Taj out there? I didn't see. Oh, Taj Miller. Yeah.
Taj Miller.
I was thinking Lindblad.
No Lindblad.
Yeah, he's always out. I see Taj in like every session I go out. Yeah.
He's out here a lot for Newport guys. A lot of Newport guys don't come up here and surf.
I mean, Newport right now is probably like waist high.
Yeah.
But then the crowd also isn't as gnarly.
Should we go into a clip of the week?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Carlos. Ooh, frontside snap. Up over that section.
Wow.
Ooh,
That was a gem.
One more time. Where do you like to sit? You go pure bowl, right, or in the
That's the
kind of
secret
middle
sauce.
zone?
I can't get out
can't
the
tell us
secret
that?
sauce
Okay.
before the open.
Okay. No secrets. Is Myers gonna be here in the corner?
Yeah, he'll be here. He'll be here like a week before.
Nice. Okay. Clip of the week. Clip of the week. You tell us what's your favorite clip, and the audience can pick 2. Clip of the week presented by Yucca. Use that code COUCH20 to get 20% off Yucca Fins at yuccafins.com. Made for people who love the ocean. Do you have some swim fins? Dude, we could line you up with these.
Really?
Things. Yeah.
Oh, I'd love some swim fins.
Everyone needs something in there.
Yeah, these things are nice.
Everybody who loves the ocean needs some fins in their kit. Okay. We got 3 clips we picked. You're going to tell us what your favorite is, and the audience is also, we're going to put a poll up, and the audience can pick. And this one is in honor of Mikala Jones. All of these are Mikala clips.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Mikala.
Legend.
This guy got some of the craziest POV stuff. Okay, here's clip 1. Just ridiculous. Shot.
Straight ridiculous.
You know what that is?
Got somewhere in Indo, I'm guessing. Okay, that was clip 1. Clip 2.
This one's pretty insane with the sunrise. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, does he get another one?
I don't know. I might like the first one better than that because it was such a crazy barrel. Let's see this last one. Wow, this angle's crazy.
Oh, it's the nose cam. Dude, you know that barrel's big. It's just standing in it. Ooh.
Wow.
Blowout spit.
This angle's crazy too because you can see his whole nose. Look at the GoPro's under his board, I think.
Oh yeah. He's getting another
double barrel.
Double barrel.
That's a tough one.
Those are tough.
First or the last one, I have to say.
Okay, we're gonna see again. Here's the first one again.
I mean the technicality of this guy's GoPro is insane. Switching hands, zoom in, zoom out.
Pointing out the barrel. That's a big barrel, you know.
And then doggy door. Then doggy door. That one wins for sure. That one was so technical.
This is all-time beautiful.
I like this because it goes past you. That's what I was tripping
but it
on.
covered like you don't see like the full view of the what the sunrise.
Okay, and then the nose cam.
I like the nose cam. I like seeing what board he rides. He's got
like
the
flat
Daniel
rocker.
the Daniel Jones board. Yeah,
Probably.
that's like his brother's
That's
shapes.
brother,
Yeah, I've always wanted one of those boards.
And he gets the double barrel on this one.
True. I think it's a close second. I like the first one.
I think I like the first one too, because you could tell he's just standing in a big barrel, pumping like. Because even to hold the camera up like that, the barrel's got to be huge.
Totally.
And then he just barely doggy doors the lip. Is about to smash him in the head. So.
That was as technical as you can get inside a barrel with the GoPro.
I agree. I'm gonna go with 1. So you're going 1.
I'm going 1. What's the audience picking?
Rest in peace, Mikala. I didn't know Mikala that well. I was on a first name basis, but I remember like when we were Groms, like when I was NSA Grom, he's like a couple years above us, but he was like, the guy was surfing pipe and all these gnarly waves, like.
Totally.
Like first time you go to North Shore, it's like, oh my, he's like one of those guys like, oh my god, this guy's next level. I'll just quit right now. What
I loved about the whole Jones family is that they're like so quiet. Like you don't even know, you go to Hawaii and you don't even know, like you're like, oh, this whole family is like a legendary family. You know, like everyone knows the Mason family or the Ho family, and like there's so many other families too. But like you go there and you're like, the Jones, no one really knows of the Jones family as much. You know, they're a little more silent. I feel like
a little quiet, honestly.
Quiet, yeah, and like. But then you go out to pipe and everyone just knows Mikala's like gonna send a bomb, you know, and Daniel and Keone even too. I would go. So my first couple years going to the North Shore, I'd go with Tyler, and Tyler would stay at the Jones's house at Rockies. And so it was so nice. I'd pull up and I'd just check Rockies with Tyler at their house, and like Daniel or Keone were mostly there, but Mikala would come out, and I just knew, I was like, oh, this is the oldest brother, you know, like you don't want to get in trouble by the oldest brother, you know.
Okay, the results are in here. It was the first wave.
First wave. Everyone loves the first wave.
Wave number 3 had 42, and nobody went for wave number 2.
I almost went for wave 2 because it just surprised me how he came flying past, but then those other barrels were so deep.
True.
Clip of the week!
Okay, so everyone liked number 1 from Mikala Jones. Rest in peace. Tragic accident, but he definitely lived life to the fullest, I think.
Seriously.
Did not pull back. Okay, now no happier stories. We're at Huntington Beach. Oh, okay. So Nolan, you're technically from Long Beach.
Yes.
Straight out of LBC. How does a kid from Long Beach get into surfing?
That's it's a tough one. I mean, there's a lot of skating in Long Beach. There's a lot of really good skaters that come into Long Beach. And like, I grew up right next to El Dorado Skate Park, and we would just skateboard every single day. But my dad surfed a lot. He used to be a pro skier. So my family's been in extreme sports before.
You got athletics.
We got some blood. But my dad loved surfing, and so he'd go down to Seal Beach and surf all the time. I was actually born in a house in Seal Beach, but then I've lived my whole life in Long Beach. And then so my dad was good friends with Charlie Wickwire, Chad's Surfboards, and I would do his summer camp every single summer, and then pretty much stopped for a couple summers, was doing soccer, the normal kid stuff, you know. And then I think I was 10 or something, and then did the camp again, was hanging out with Sam, Charlie's son.
Sam
and
Wickwire.
he was like my best friend growing up, and we would just run around Seal Beach all summer long and surf and just cause havoc, and then would do contests. And I think by the time I was like 15 or 16, it was when I like realized I was like actually like
really good at it.
Good and committed to like, you know, like trying to pursue a profession out of it, you know.
Let's see, could you ride your bike to Seal, or how would you get to
No.
Seal? The parents?
No, yeah,
you?
parents. My dad would or my mom would drop me off at Seal River with like $20, and that was like $100. It felt like,
You're
you know,
golden.
I'd go
$20.
I'd go to
Jeez.
El Burrito Jr. next to the pier, get the Surfer Special, which was back then like $5. Now it's $8, and then we would like run up and down Main Street, hang out in the harbor, go to McDonald's. I remember I'd have like $15 left, and I'd buy me and Sam lunch at McDonald's too, and we'd just eat crappy food and surf and
surf all
whatever,
day.
skate. We'd look into old houses and see if there's abandoned like pools to skateboard and stuff. It felt like we would watch like Lords of Dogtown and just thought that we were like back in like the 60s, and we just like jump houses and try and skate little pools and stuff. I think there was like 2 empty pools that we would skate in Seal Beach, and it was always fun. Yeah, but then I think by the time
what area of Long Beach were you close to Seal, or?
So I lived
Long Beach. You could be in a really nice neighborhood, and next thing you're like in
Gangsterville. I lived in El Dorado by the skate park, like, which is next to the 405. It's like really close. It's honestly only like 5-10 minute drive to the beach in Seal Beach. But so they would drop me off at the river, and I'd hang out there. But then we've moved like couple areas in Long Beach. I've always lived next to Long Beach State, the college.
Okay.
There
we are, Umbrella City.
Yeah.
See how small our setup is? I don't know why the brands aren't just flying us to freaking Barra to film stuff, but one day.
One day.
Yeah. Okay, Long Beach.
Now I actually live in Seal Beach. I live right like on the border of Seal and Long Beach. Yeah.
How would you get to Huntington Pier? Because you must have had to come here a lot to surf.
I mean, not
parents again.
Yeah, parents. We would just like bum rides from people, like.
Because Seal does. I guess the river breaks.
It used to break way more.
Yeah,
now like it's just gotten smaller and smaller since I've gotten older. I swear.
No, I remember when I was a Grom, I used to hang out with Taylor Evans and Ben Knight. I would take the bus, and there's Estrada. But yeah, like Seal would break a lot. The south side of the pier, like you could surf.
Yeah, the south side gets good in the wintertime, but. Like
or not south side, sorry, north
side. The river though, the river jetty is always super fun, and it's like a longboard wave. A lot of longboarders like to go there, but like you can find your sessions out there, and it's one of the most fun waves ever. I still surf it. It just needs, and you need some swell, you know.
Yeah. You're practically like a Newport local nowadays.
I try to claim it a little bit that I'm a Newport local, but I know when I go out there, like,
you're one of the
boys who's been there way longer than me, which most everyone that's out there.
You got your little spot out there at 56. You get plenty of waves.
I definitely try to wait my turn. It's a hard game at 5'6" though, because
fog.
You either wait a couple sets to get the one, or you like try to like catch small insiders. But either way, like you have to wait to get a good one.
There's a full line out there.
Totally.
But you always seem to get some really good ones. And the Wedge.
Tyler's definitely the wave magnet out there.
Yeah, Tyler's the head honcho QS.
Ripper. Is he? Would you consider him the head honcho?
No, I mean like as far as young Ripper local kids.
Totally.
No, I'm higher than him in the lineup. He's still a Grom.
Totally, I know.
But as far as like no one else is like competing on the Challenger Series from Newport. Like,
true.
So like
true.
If you want to say who's the hottest shit like local pro, I guess it's Tyler.
Totally.
But there's a couple old dogs ahead of him still in the lineup.
Yeah.
But thing with him, when he goes or one of you guys go, you're probably gonna make it.
True.
Where the older guys, especially backside, it's like, kid, Joe might make this one or he might not.
Are you kidding me? You make every single one.
But you guys are making them.
I know if Joe's looking, that means you're getting a good one.
I try.
But
you guys are next level pro stuff. So next, what else we got here? Replays?
I think.
You already saw your replays.
Yeah, we replayed a few times.
Yeah, we can.
Oh,
what do you
this
want?
guy's a Newport Grom.
Yeah.
Mayhems.
Who is that?
Man, I recognize that wetsuit. I've seen him on the show.
So how's it work with Myers? What kind of tips does Myers give you? Like what?
Myers is really good with heat game planning. So like, everyone comes up with a game plan going into a heat, you know, but like, some people are really bad at executing it. Myers helps us all execute the game plan as well and thoroughly as possible, pretty much. And it's way more technical and harder than you might assume. You know, you might be like, oh yeah, like sticking to a game plan, like what, like catch 2 waves, build the house, you know. But like, there's like so much more technical side to it. But we'll run drills. Like he's gonna show up a week before the U.S. Open, and we'll probably run drills like where Cole Hausman's winning the heat with like a 13 total, an 8 and a 5, and I have a 5 and I need an 8, and Cole's gonna try and sit on me the whole time I'm out there. I don't know, like that one's not as fun, but we'll do like times tables where we have to like really use our brain. So he'll be like, all right, go out there, get a 6, come in, and then you come in and look at the sheet and you count to 24, but you can't find all the numbers in order, you know. It's like it takes us like a minute to
brain exercises.
Brain exercises, yes.
Oh,
and so we'll be counting like 1 to 24, and like whoever does it fastest like gets like the higher score in the heat or gets priority or something. Like he comes up with some really good ideas of like heat strategies and also like situations where you will be in a heat, and it makes you feel so much more comfortable when you're out there and calms your nerves a lot too. So
what about when he's not there? You guys talking on the phone or anything?
Yeah.
Or any communication?
Me and Myers have been doing it for a while now, and yeah, he wasn't in Africa, so I pretty much like know the basis of like what I should be doing, what's a mistake, what's not a mistake. And the good thing was in Africa that I was staying with Jake Marshall, which he's like the guru pretty much. Like before Myers was even telling us all this stuff, like Jake was already doing it. Jake's like one of the
Jake's
most
super contest savvy.
Oh, he's the most savvy contest surfer, like
on the CT or
yeah, any sport. He's like, he just knows how to execute. I don't know, just like game plans. Football, he could like draw up a football game plan for you, and or like a whatever, and run it, you know. But so yeah, me and Jake were just ping-ponging back and forth on like what my game plan is, what I should be doing, and kept it pretty simple, I feel like. And that definitely helped me out in Bolito 100%. I think if I would have been with someone else, like if I wasn't with him or with Myers, I felt like maybe the result wouldn't have been the same, maybe. Because he was just like asserting my, like making sure like I was just like knew what I was doing, you know. I knew what I needed to do, but he just made me feel more confident about it.
I love some of your post-heat interviews. Like my favorite was when you said, what did you say in Snapper? You wanted your name on the stairs and you're gonna buy everyone drinks. You
guys need to pull up the Bolito one that I had.
Well, we want to, but we can't.
You can't pull it up.
Stuff. What was the Bolito one?
Because
I missed a lot of Bolito because it's on at like midnight.
I was fired up that I made it in the quarters. I mean, I thought it was gonna be technically finals day. It wasn't finals day, but like I kept getting second place in every single one of my heats, but I kept making it, you know. And I didn't do the first 2 events, and so everyone during the contest was asking me, like, where were you the first 2 events, you know? And I was like, oh, it was my brother's wedding.
Some misinformation.
Nobody told me I was in the contest. Like, I didn't even know I needed to sign up. Like, I thought there was no point. And so then, yeah, I did good in Bolito and made it to the quarters. In the interview going into the quarters, I like pretty much like shouted out everyone that forgot about me. I go,
I gotta rewind that one.
I go, I want to shout out everyone that forgot about me. Like, don't sleep on me is what I was saying. Yes. And then like I called out. I was like, nobody wanted to let me know. Like I was gonna be in the events and all this stuff.
I gotta rewind that.
It was good. Don't sleep on me.
Yeah, I fired it up.
Oh yeah, I think I did remember. Don't sleep on me. I love that.
Yeah. But no, I like to
got a little attitude to throw at you. I love it.
Well, I just don't like watching interviews of people when they come in. They're like, yeah, really stoked about my heat, or like, you know, like board's working good. I'm just gonna stick to the game plan. You know, it's like so simple and basic, and I love it when people give a little personality. But like, I don't know.
Give them a little flavor, huh?
Yeah, but sometimes people will like give personality, and
Backfires?
It backfires for sure, or like they just sound like stupid a little bit, which anytime you get personality, like you're gonna judge yourself and you think like I sound stupid. Even when I watch my interview, I'm like I think I sounded like an idiot. But like I wanted to give a personality. I don't want to just be like, yeah, stoked to make my heat. Like glad my game plan worked out good. You know,
smart.
You know, like I.
That's what the fans want to hear. Not the standard built the house deal.
Totally.
I love the snapper one. What was that? I want my name on there and I want to buy everyone a beer.
No, on the snapper one, though, there was actually one heat they didn't play my interview because I fully cursed in it.
Oh, no.
Was it Stace? Stace was interviewing me. He's like, how would it feel if you won this event? Like, it was like this crazy, like, question. I'm going into the semis, and I'm like, bro, like, I dropped an F-bomb and like said this, and he's like, we're gonna have to do that again. Like pulled the camera off, and they didn't end up using the interview. But like you can't just like come up after I like fired up after winning my.
Your mind,
I'm out of my mind. Like some of the best results ever,
so
and he's like, what would you feel like if you won? And I'm like, dropping F-bombs for sure. You know, like thinking and feeling like I won or something.
Oh man, I was hoping you'd win so bad because you could buy everyone a beer at the club or whatever it was.
There was a bunch of old guys there that were just like cheersing me like when they see me walking by, and they're like, "Yes, please win it so we get free beer." And then I showed up at the little like the pub that's like right there above the contest, and they were like freaking out. Like I didn't know anyone. And they're like, "Oh, Nolan, mate, let me buy you a beer. But they were just like blind. They were so drunk, and I couldn't. Like, I was like, "Oh, I'm not on your." I hadn't even ate anything. I was not on their level at all. So I kind of like had a beer or two, and then like dipped out really quietly. But
dude, the Oz fans just loved you after that quote. You're an automatic favorite over there after that one.
I love going to Australia. It's so fun, and people there just like they just get it. You know, the personalities there, like they're just so loose and
everyone
fun.
here is so conservative and tight about what they say.
Yeah, they're all puckered up.
Aussies just go mad, mate. It's so rad how their board club too is just like right there.
It's
like,
right there.
That would be like if Duke's was like the Huntington Board Riders Club.
Totally, no,
100%. Out there drinking beers right now.
Their board riders clubs are nice, like Duke's.
Oh yeah,
you know, like you go in there and there's just like showers and like
the government fully supports it.
Yeah,
build,
it'd be like going into like an Equinox like locker room, like having the sauna steam after your surf. You know.
Oh, that would be a dream.
Yeah.
Board Riders Club. Yeah, Huntington Beach Board Riders. Just take over Duke's. I'm sure that the rent's cheap.
Definitely not.
I wonder how they do that over in Australia. It's crazy. Every beach has one, too.
But, like, they do that for surfing. But what sport here does the government do that, like, for sports? Like, I know they do it for the Olympic teams, right? But, like, NFL,
like schools,
NBA.
It's really like colleges and schools. Like,
yeah.
There's no
like a community like whatever you would call it, board riders or.
Well, I think that one of the flaws in our board rider thing is that it's too focused on the competition.
Yeah.
Like basically, like only 4 guys in my division get to even participate. Like,
totally.
So eventually, you're just gonna have a 4-man membership.
Yeah, totally.
Like everyone's like, well, but like Yaden was saying, dude, in Australia, like the competing part's like actually like a small part of it.
I watched that. That was at the lowers contest.
Yeah,
he
he's
said
like, dude,
that.
it's more just like the boys hanging out and doing this, and then like whoever gets to compete like once.
In
a
Oz,
year.
they do like barbecues and they meet up at pubs or restaurants and like do like a full community like hangout and like support of the crew. I guess I don't know. And then even they'll do their own separate contests, with their own group, right? So like it's not like
we do that a little bit, but
little bit to pick the team kind of or something, right?
Yeah.
They did the Newport one, but the Seal Beach will do practices, I think. And sometimes we'll meet at the restaurant or bar to like raise money for the events and stuff. But I feel like Australia, they do it like every single month.
It's hard too because they actually have a headquarters.
Yeah, true.
Like if that was HB Board Riders headquarters, we'd probably be going over there for lunch and a beer right after this. And then everyone, there's no like gathering place, I guess.
Yeah.
And anywhere down at the beach is going to cost you $1 million to have a gathering place around here. Oh, the beach is filling up. What time we got, boys?
Yeah, we can start to wrap it up pretty soon.
Have we covered all our bases with Nolan?
Yeah.
2 filmers?
Let's talk about.
What do you want to talk about?
Let's
Give
talk
us some
about
sick quotes.
Some quotes.
Give us
No, we don't need any like one-liners or anything, but like let's talk about this J-Bay contest coming
making
up.
the tour without surfing the first 2 events would be a statement. Ha ha. Not the real Chicken Joe. Oh, see? He's claiming you're going to be even more of a badass now if you make it.
I definitely help think it simplifies.
Total Andy Irons throwing F-bombs. Yes. Oh, you're getting AI status call-outs.
Nah.
What are your best tips when doing airs, Nolan?
Best tips when doing airs, like, I mean, one thing I felt like was a main key, me pulling more airs, was just like making sure I stayed over my board. Everyone tries to huck their board, you know, and they never stay over it. And I'd always huck my board and never pull it. And finally, when I was like, all right, if I can just stay centered over my board, started pulling some more. And like skateboarding, just little curbs and stuff, doing 180s. That helps.
Skating help.
Yeah.
What about the carve game? How'd you get your carve game going?
I don't know.
Oh, Strats.
Let's go, Strata.
Rap. Do you have any pro travel tips or any more pro tips?
What were you about to say? You had something on your mind you were about to say.
I was going to talk, let's talk about J-Bay, like who we thought was going to win. But travel tips is a good one. Like, I want to know. I don't really have any good. I'm the bad one to ask because I don't even, like, keep track of my miles and stuff. I need to do that more.
Well, I was talking to Corey last time, and like, dude, you guys got it kind of easy with the phones and stuff. Like, he said him and Wardo would show up like 17 by themselves in Europe, and they'd let him rent a car, but you just have like paper maps, and they're trying to go from like
from
Peniche to wherever in Portugal, and you're just like driving in circles.
That would be so difficult for me nowadays, especially with the stick shift. Like, I'm kind of a rookie with the stick shift still. I can do it, but.
Yeah. But yeah, could you imagine showing up no cell phone, no nothing? You're just like, you have the paper map and you're in Europe with all the roundabouts and stuff.
Oh my God. Like, yeah, take the 3rd exit. You're like, wait, which one?
I think he's like, yeah, you drive for an hour, then you just go through like the same roundabout you went freaking through like 2 hours ago.
Totally.
You know?
That's the toughest one in Europe.
Yeah. Travel.
Red Bull guy just called me.
No way.
Yeah, he left a voicemail.
Yes.
Hey, if you're watching, Ryan, call you back after the
we
show.
got Red Bull calls. If we got a big guest like Nolan, they start calling.
I'll wear a hat for them if they
What
need.
about length of surf sessions, dude? So I just seen Tyler and John, they only surf like an hour and a half. Corey Lopez said him and Shay would comp out surf 12 hours one time.
They're a different type of breed for sure. Corey and them. It's hard to do that, you know, especially here in Huntington. Like, after I got my good one, you know, that was maybe an hour tops, you know, and I was like, you know, I've got as much as I can get out of this session, you know. But also I feel like it's smart to do shorter sessions to prevent injury as much too. Like, if you talk to all the CT surfers, a lot of them, I feel like nowadays are shortening up their length of sessions because they want, I don't know, reduce injury prevention.
Yeah, I think Aki used to say something like that. He just surfed like hour and a half sessions.
When I was younger, Griffin used to surf forever. He would surf lowers like 6-hour sessions without even coming in, and like that was his advice to everyone. Like, was to surf as much as you possibly can, especially when you're young. And I do agree with that when you're young. But I feel like once you reach an age like 20-ish or something,
your hips will blow out.
No, your hips won't blow out, but like you just need to think about it a little bit more. You know, like, okay, I am feeling stiff, and like this might not be good that I'm just like sending an air first wave and surfing, you know, 6 hours. Or if I'm getting cold, like I should probably go in.
Then again, Griff's doing pretty good.
Griff's doing really good, but he said recently that he's shortening his sessions. Yes, him, Kanoa, Italo, like they all only surf like, you know,
HB lifeguards, Enki HB lifeguards.
Is that Derek Peters?
That'd be sick. Derek Peters rips. Is he on the boat or is he on the?
I don't know. Derek's kind of the man around the lifeguards, I feel like.
Oh, this is a sick shot.
Yeah, Simple
Thank
Drone.
you, Simple Drone.
Dude, Simple Drone, the man.
Cannon.
Cannon, were you coming down on Sunday as well for a little bit, or you're not sure? Oh, yeah.
Cannon's coming the 2% Classic. Who do you think's going to win the 2% Classic?
Bro, that's a good question.
Or I guess it depends what team, but
it really depends on the team.
What pro's going to do the best besides you?
I mean, Cole Houshman, you can't deny that guy. He's probably gonna do really good on any single wave, even here in Huntington when it's small.
Holy crap! Can the drone go that far away? You're gonna
lose connection.
You're gonna lose connection soon. 9 miles?
Holy crap!
Okay, so you could just film us from 56 from here.
Look how far away that is. Holy crap!
Dude, that's nuts. You're going way
Which
down.
drone do you have? The Mavic 3. Any of those?
Okay, what pro junior and what pro girl would you want on your team? You got to pick right
Pro
now.
junior for small waves.
Because it's gonna be small.
Is that the Lucas kid that was on the show
Lucas
last?
Ostin?
Not Ostin. I mean, Ostin would be a good junior.
Guinaldo.
Actually, you know what? I think Cade
Lucas.
Matson's like in the juniors.
Is he?
I think Cade Matson for sure.
Cade
Or like
Matson.
Eli Hanneman's in the juniors too.
Okay.
Levi might be, or Levi's not doing it. There's some really good juniors. So like,
Okay, pick one. You got to pick.
okay, I'd pick Cade Matson for my junior, and then I would pick probably Cole Houshman for the pro.
No, but you're the
okay,
pro.
Okay, I'm
You're
the pro. I'm the pro.
Your team.
And
Who's
then-
your team?
And then probably like Brisa or something for the
Hennessy?
pro women, and then
Okay.
I don't really know
We don't know the grounds.
The
Just
grounds.
random grounds.
Yeah,
Some grounds will be psyched.
be a pretty stacked team right there.
We're going to be down there all day covering it. It's going to be mental.
When is it? The 23rd, right?
23rd and
Yeah,
next
this Sunday. 6 days from
Oh,
now.
This Sunday.
Yeah, this Sunday, I guess. Today's Monday, then Sunday. Okay, and J-Bay, who's your J-Bay picks?
J-Bay pick. I have Ethan down for my ×2 on fantasy.
That's like
So
your bonus surfer
that's
guy?
my bonus surfer guy. I want him to win, and I think he's the most capable maybe. But I'm going to call out John for his first win this year.
Oh, yeah. It's
John.
Been a while for John.
He needs it. But he's had some consistent results.
Yeah.
He's had like 3 semifinal finishes. Like he's looking good.
Is he close to that top 5?
He's
He's
in the top 5, I think.
Oh, he is?
He's like 4th. Or no.
I think he's right below. He's creeping
He
up,
might be
though.
6th, huh?
Yeah. When was the last event John won?
Not for a couple years, I think.
He kept getting injured like 3 years in a row.
Okay, let me just rattle off
Wait.
some of these names here.
Oh, we're going to rattle off
Some of the pros. Kei Kobayashi, Kevin Schultz, Cole Houshman, John Mel, Nolan Rapoza, Zeke Liao, Crosby, Brody Sale, Keanu Singh, Noah Beshin, Ian Crane, Jake Marshall, Geiselman, Sam Coffey, Griffin, Tyler Gunter.
What Geiselman? Eric? Evan.
Yeah. Brett Simpson, Chloe Andino, Pat Godauskas, Tanner Godauskas. And I think they still need to announce a few.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the gnarliest pro surfers in America.
I wonder if we could
Crazy.
beg Chloe to let Sheldon in there as the pro.
That'd be sick.
Other than Kelly Slater, it's pretty, and the guys on tour, like
That's the
John.
gnarliest
It's the
lineup right there.
gnarliest surfers in America.
For sure. What? No John Mel?
John Mel's in there.
Yeah, I said
you
John.
did? Okay.
Yeah, and then here's some of the
Oh,
juniors.
Tyler's in
Oh,
there.
here's the girl pros. Ready?
Yes.
Moana Jones Wong,
Oh my God,
Kira
she's
Pinkerton,
gnarly.
Ivy Miller,
Ivy.
Taylor.
Taylor.
Stacy.
Stacy. Oh, she rips. Pat Stacy's daughter, I think.
We've got Remy Todd, Mia Malish, Alyssa Spencer, Zoe Benedetto.
Mia. She's cool.
We got
Coco
Talia
Ho.
Swindoll. Yeah, Sierra Downer, Coco Ho, Autumn Hayes. And then,
Sawyer Lindblad.
let's see, Faheen Fierro, Luana Silva, Avery McDonald, and Sage Erickson.
Whoa.
Is
Cade in the pro junior?
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go down the
Just
juniors
go
here.
down
This
the
is what
list.
all right, we have Taj.
Everyone tune in if you want to see these
Yeah.
guys rip.
I can't believe I'm still reading names. It's crazy. Taj Lindblad, Lucas Ostin, Cole McCaffrey, Eli Henneman.
Oh, those are all the pro juniors.
Yeah, that's pro juniors.
All the pro juniors are pros.
yeah.
pretty much.
Young, David O'Keefe.
Cade Matson's going to qualify.
Tyrone Fomenko, Cade Matson. There he is, pro junior.
Taj Miller on screen.
Who's this? Reed Plenius?
Yeah, Platinius. He was the number
Platinius.
1 junior last year.
There you go.
He's from Canada,
Yeah.
right?
Max Beach, Hagen Johnson,
I'm pretty sure Max is like 22. He should be out.
I thought is Max a little older?
This is like Puerto Rico baseball. They're bringing you over when you're like
There's no
22.
birth certificates needed.
2%.
Kai Martin, Ben Brandell, Kai McPhillips, Shion Crawford. Yeah.
What heat Chris Warden?
That's what I was gonna ask. Is Mason Ho not doing it?
No, he's in Indo. He's in Indo for like a month. I think because that Padang Cup, the Rip Curl
That's
Padang
right.
Cup.
Him and Clay Marzo are gonna win that thing.
I think he's posted up for like a month.
How do you get into that contest? You gotta be on Rip Curl.
Kind of, or you get some kind of invite,
like,
or your local guy through the trials.
I know.
I think Rip Curl just picks. Like,
they just pick, yeah, because like Benji and Clay Marzo always get in it. And
Sheldon got in one year because he rides for Rip Curl.
True. But like that's like the dream contest to be in.
Oh my god! Yeah.
And Aaron Brooks did it last year, didn't she? Like make the finals or
yeah,
she ripped it.
That's gnarly. That wave looks so sick.
Is Aaron Brooks in the women's pro?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Did I?
Maybe she's in.
She might. They might not have announced her yet.
Yeah, she's probably in Indo for the Padang Cup.
Oh, you're right. You're probably right, actually.
Are you got any like free surf trips coming up, or you just?
I just got
out?
back from a free surf trip.
You did? Where'd you go?
I went back to Chile.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh, did you go to South Chile? Or
no, we went. Yeah, we went. Yeah.
Don't worry, I've been there. Sickest left point sandbars. That was another Wardo. I went to 2 Wardo Chile trips.
Wardo's been everywhere, huh?
Yeah, he'll go anywhere at any time. Just drop everything, go. I don't think he was too happy went to Skeleton Bay without him, but he was in the CT event, so he couldn't go.
Yeah.
CT lowers.
That's what happens, you know?
So Chris Ward must be in that 2% Classic, right? Or no?
Probably.
What do you guys think? Should we start wrapping this up? We've been going for like 2.5 hours.
Okay, boom. We've done it.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this thing up with NolRap. That's his. So next Sunday, check out the 2% Classic San Clemente Pier. Nolan's going to be in it.
Yep.
And pretty much every gnarly pro from North America. And if we're lucky, our boy Sheldon might slip in there, but who knows? The bracket could be full. Thank you, Yucca Fins. Thank Couch20 for 20% off, yuccafins.com. Made for people who love the ocean. They're available in standard stiffness, soft, and ultra soft. Those are the sickest swim fins. They're right here. Wedge guys designed this, so you know it's legit. Kook of the day. Thank you, Kook of the day. Kook of the day OG on Instagram. We're all kooks in our own way. And thank you, Simple Drone, for showing up with the drone clips. There's our little setup, dude. That thing's so micro. Hey, any big brands, you want to fly that little setup to the sickest waves in the world, we'll post up and film it for low cost, too. We just want to get it going, dude. Come
totally.
on.
Give them the deal. The homie deal.
We'll give you the deal. Could you imagine just Mason Ho and Mick Fanning on some search trip, just getting blown out of barrels?
Nothing better, I feel like. That's what the people want to see.
Or Nolan in Chile somewhere, secret spots. Okay, Nolan.
Alrighty. Thanks, Joe.
We're getting thumbs up. Check out Nolan, the U.S. Open, and the 2% Classic.
Yep.
What's your Instagram? Nolan, just Nolan Rapoza?
Nolan Rapoza.
Follow him, Nolan Rapoza, dude. This guy's going to be on the tour one day. We know it. Goodbye, couch potatoes.
Thanks, everyone.